Go. Hello, Degens. Welcome to Degenerate Takes NBA Finals Game 5 live reactions. I, of course, am the Brofect one, AJ, and joining me, as always, is the man with the numbers. He is the sportsbook whisperer. He is the college basketball guru. Dare I say he is the diamond hunter, Mr. Noah Engelbretson. Noah, how the hell are you doing today?
Diamond Hunter. I thought it was Daddy of the Diamond.
Daddy of the Diamond. Damn it. I could not remember what I said last time, and so I improvised it a little bit, but I knew it had something to do with a diamond. Sorry. The Diamond Daddy. Noah Engelbretson. Noah, how the hell are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm fantastic. I could hype it up a lot and say I'm super, super excited for this Game 5.
Yeah?
Truth is, we're all about honesty here. I'm only mildly very excited. Maybe this will finally be the time we get an actual, good, competitive, close game in one of these NBA finals. Or, this whole NBA playoffs, it's just been blowouts almost every single game, it feels like. I'm hoping we actually get a close one, something entertaining. This series has been back and forth, so that's been good. But, the games haven't been very exciting. Each individual game's been kind of not super exciting as a whole.
Absolutely. And, we've talked about it a lot on the pod and everything about how the NBA maybe needs to shorten the season and stuff. That is something we can get to a lot later because I want your thoughts on what Adam Silver has had to say about all of that. But Noah, I mean, listen, I for those of you who are just tuning in for the first time, we're degenerates here. And so, Noah, I want to talk to you about the lines because the way I've been looking at these lines, I think I know which way I'm going, and I know you don't like it, and I want to apologize for that, but we still got to talk about it,
Yeah, of course. I'm assuming by that statement that you're on Golden State to cover.
Well, know what? I'm not on Golden State to cover. Now I am. Seeing now here on Live from Caesar Sportsbook, not that they're sponsored by us. This is just the site that we're using, and we don't want to get taken down for copyright stuff. Bro, you got Golden State minus the 3.5 at home. It's been at 4 all day, so I'm shocked to see it dropping before tip-off here. Money line's a little easier to stomach now at minus 170, plus 145 for the Celtics. Total at 210.5, not moving there, Noah. What are your thoughts on this game, and how are you going to try to take all the sportsbooks money today?
Well, I'm heavy on Celtics money line. I also took an alternate spread, Boston minus 4.5 at what did I get that at plus 220.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's changed at all now, but I got it at plus 220. Boston minus 4.5. I feel good about that. After taking the over-unders, or trying to, on the first 2 games of this series, I've been staying off of those. Although the overs hit, I think, all but one game. However, it's been a sweat. It's been right around that 213, 215 most of the games of the series so far. It feels like the under is due to hit, but I'm not confident enough to take that personally.
More one ingestion is using the primary URLs on one stream to the primary ingestion. What the heck? Are we live right now?
I don't know. Are we?
I think we are. Hold on. There's just a weird thing on the stream. Stream is healthy. Error. Using the primary URLs and one stream to the primary ingestion URL and one stream to the backup. What the fuck? Sorry, Noah. Do you have any same parlays for this or anything like that?
It appears we're live, so we look good on that standpoint. I just checked.
I'm still sharing my screen. Jesus Christ. I'm the bad producer. There we go.
I did not put any same game parlays in. However, I do like a couple prop bets, like Steph Curry shot attempts, 3-point attempts. I like both of those overs. Who I think's gonna have a really big game?
Who?
I'm feeling like a 20-point, 15 rebound game for Robert Williams.
Jesus Christ, really?
Yep, I think that, and I'm still waiting for the Marcus Smart game of this series. I do think at some point Marcus Smart's going to take over a game. It could be tonight. Could be the closeout game in Game 6. And also Jason Tatum, he's played well. He's played well this series, but he hasn't been the dominant force that we know he can be, that he's shown in some of the previous series. So, a couple guys I got my eye on. Like I said, I like Steph on attempts.
Okay.
Just based on how Boston's playing defense against him, I think he's going to get a lot of shots up. Whether or not he makes those shots, we'll find out. That'll probably be the, deciding factor in who wins this game, is how, what percentage Steph shoots.
Yeah.
But I think Robert Williams, Jason Tatum, and Marcus Smart are my three guys that I'm looking at to have a big monster game. One of those three. Or it could be Jaylen Brown again. The Celtics have a lot of guys that could go off. And we'll see. Draymond's probably going to put up 2 points again. Cool. So maybe take the Draymond under in points. He's got, I think, 17 points through 4 games this series.
Yeah.
He's got more fouls than points.
True.
So far this series. So
that is pretty impressive, honestly. It's fucking impressive, bro.
Yeah, I mean, for one individual game, that's not that impressive, but for over a 4-game stretch to have more fouls than points, that's pretty impressive.
I got
you almost have to try to do that.
All right, well, Noah, now that I'm back from whatever that tech mess was that I don't think I've solved yet, we'll figure it out, though. I want to talk about my bets because, yes, I am on the Warriors on the money line at the -170. I am scared of the 3.5, but I will sprinkle a little bit on that, as well as the over. The over, as you've been saying, has been hidden. I love me a good sweat whenever I can. Now, I do have to change glasses real quick, because now I have my Degenerate can't lose same game parlay, as it looks like we're tipped off here, bro. Holy shit. Oh, no, we're not. I'm just seeing highlights that look real.
I was going to say they're never early.
I'm losing my mind. No, it happens. But no, we got the Degenerate goggles on. So let's go ahead and get into my can't lose same game parlay here. To start it off, no, we got Marcus Smart with a total of 2.5 turnovers. We're going over that. Steph Curry, total 3-point field goals. We're going over 5.5. Taking the Golden State Warriors on the money line, Jordan Poole over 12.5 points. And then, because you talked about my boy, because he has been disrespected so much and not backing up his shit on Twitter, my boy, Draymond Thug Green, is going to go off tonight over 21.5 PAR, points, assists, and rebounds. Wrap it up. Put a nice little bow on it, and I'll see you at the window. Thank you. That's the Degenerate can't lose same game parlay. And we're back.
I hate that. It's hard to get over 21.5. Is that the number you said with only
PAR.
2 points? So yeah,
that's why
hard to get over that.
That's why he's going to score 3.
Maybe you'll get lucky and he'll put up 6 points today.
I really wanted points, rebounds, and fouls, because then I definitely would have hit, but they don't offer that.
You can't bet over 4.5 fouls for Draymond.
Can't bet
I would
guaranteed.
I would slam that.
Can't guarantee technical over 2.5 techs.
Well, that might be a little impossible.
Yeah, I know. Player to get ejected. Draymond Green, obviously the most likely there. But yeah, Noah, I mean, let's have ourselves a night. It's the NBA Finals. It's Game 5. We have not had a super exciting game yet, but we're here for it, bro. We're about it. We have our bets in. I mean, they're doing the whole anthem thing. And then we're going to get started, bro. I've been watching too much basketball, honestly, for my own health, especially with the finals on. Noah, what do you think the Celtics and the Warriors got to do in order to win this game?
I mean, kind of like I said earlier, it's all going to come down to how well Steph shoots, because the Celtics seem like they have no intentions of changing their defensive plan.
None.
Which is essentially clamp down everybody else and let Steph do his thing. They've been pretty clear about the fact that they're playing, they're saying if the Warriors want to win, then Steph's going to have to put the whole team on his back and do it. And obviously Steph is up for the challenge. He's obviously capable of that.
Yeah.
But the Celtics seem to think that's the best game plan for him. And I don't fully disagree. He obviously Game 4, Steph shot lights out. was incredible. Had one of the best games of his career, if not the best. Obviously, on the biggest stage, might have been the most important game of his career. I don't think Steph can continuously shoot that way for the next 2-3 games.
But he has. He's done that in the past. I think he continues to do it. Obviously, when it comes to the Warriors, they got to take a little pressure off of Curry, okay? I was blowing the Warriors a couple weeks ago on how well the bench was coming off and everything like that. But now they're just like kind of, hey, yeah, Steph, here you go. Steph, here you go. Steph, here you go.
Well,
and not doing shit. Jordan Poole, I will say, has shown up and done a little stuff here and there, but...
not in this series, though. He's had a really good playoffs up until this series, and
yes.
Like I said, it's because the defense that Boston's playing, they're clamping down and shutting down everybody else, and they're saying if we're going to lose, it's going to be because of Steph Curry, not because of anybody else. And they're going to continue to play that way. And like I said, the Warriors come out and Steph shoots 3 of 14 from 3, like. The Warriors are losing by 20, 30 points.
He could.
But if he comes out and shoots, 45, 55% from 3, taking, it seems like he's been taking about, close to 15 3-point attempts a game, then the Warriors probably win. So it's like, it's a weird series in the sense that it's literally, because of the way Boston's playing defense, it's entirely Steph Curry versus the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, no, it absolutely is. And, what's kind of been shocking is that defense that's been so strong for Boston. I mean, don't get me wrong. Boston has been able, to really slow down the Warriors, not get messed up on all of their little pick and rolls and everything like that, and be able to switch and play great defense still. But, I mean, great defense is all fun and good until Steph Curry starts to get hot from 15 feet behind the arc. And you need Boston to be more consistent under the rim. You need them to get those second shots. You need them to make their first shots. They've been looking a little sloppy on offense. Again, I think that's one reason the total's been a little sketch to hit. But yeah, man, I don't know. It's just the Warriors, I think, got this one easy.
Yeah, and the other thing that's interesting is what Boston's coach Ime Udoka said after the last game, is he alluded to the fact that the Warriors are pretty much scoring about the same every single game.
Yeah.
And it's whether or not the Celtics offense is there, which is a good point. Other than, either game 1 or game 3 that the Celtics won, that they held them to like 80 something.
Yeah.
But outside of that, the Warriors have been scoring right around 110-ish, 107 and 110. So if the Celtics can produce points, I don't think they're going to have that much trouble. They just need to make their shots.
Yeah. Got to make their shots, got to get the rebounds, all the fundamentals that you got to do, and everyone talks about.
Yeah, like I said with Jason Tatum, he hasn't played poorly this series, but he hasn't fully taken over a game, so I'm waiting to see him just have a takeover game.
Oh, yeah.
And if Boston wants to win this series and win the title, Jason Tatum's going to have one, if not 2, complete takeover games, and he's plenty capable of that.
Yes.
I don't think anyone on the Warriors is good enough to defend Tatum if he has that fire lit under his ass. If he kicks it into the next gear, like, he can go off for 45 points on these guys. Like, the Warriors' defense is not bad, but it's not like top tier.
No, absolutely. And Noah, I kind of have an issue with all of this because, we're talking about how some of these players just haven't been able to really perform and haven't really been able to break out in the playoffs like they did during the regular seasons or even earlier in the playoffs, bro. And I can't help but think that it's the continued issue, and it's been talked about over and over again, that the season's too long for these players. They get to bench whenever they want to, and the teams that do end up making the playoffs, they can't afford to bench those players because they want to hold on to their seating and their spot. So with Silver coming out and pretty much saying that, yeah, we're going to look at doing some different stuff, I mean, do you think anything's actually going to change?
Okay. I have a big bone to pick with that argument.
Yeah?
So NBA, NHL season are the same length.
Yes.
They're the same length. The playoffs are the same length.
That is correct.
It's over the same period of time.
Congratulations, you're correct.
why does nobody in the hockey world fucking bitch about rest, like needing rest days and doing all this? And in hockey, there's more fucking contact in hockey than there is in basketball. And yet the same type of injuries that keep players out for like a month or two in basketball, hockey players are out like, you know, a week, maybe two, and then they're back on the ice playing through it. Like, this is what I don't understand about this, and maybe somebody can explain it to me. But why do these basketball players need so much more rest? Why do they need so much more time to recover from injuries? Like, it seems to me like they're just being pussies. That's my personal take. And all they do is bitch and complain and moan, and they're making way more money. Like, they're making 2-3 times as much as NHL players. Yet you don't see NHL players bitching about injuries. They come back oftentimes way quicker than they should. And somebody please explain this to me. Make it make sense, because it doesn't make sense to me. I don't think there's any reason to shorten the season if, you know, hockey players are putting up with the same length of season, the same frequency of games. I would say a bigger toll on their body. And there's none of this talk in the hockey world.
I agree. I know, Noah. I know there's not, and I agree with you. However, you know, it is different body types, different type of training you're getting ready for, and everything like that. But that's something we can dive into a little bit deeper as we get ready for tip-off here, showing the starting lineups here. Pretty much everything that you expect from, you know, a typical starting lineup from these two teams this deep into the playoffs. Ooh, Noah, our error message went away. Yay. Oh, nope, came back. Never mind.
And yeah, we'll see if Boston can make it a clean 8-0 following a loss this playoffs.
Oh, that would be nice.
7-0 currently.
That would be nice. All right.
All right.
As we get ready here, I get the ESPN notification that it's getting ready to tip off, so you know we're ready. Also seeing an ad for YouTube TV. Just want to go ahead and say that these MLB games on all these different platforms, yeah, fuck off. It's awful. As the tip goes to the Warriors. Did you take a first basket on this, Noah?
I did not. No.
Neither did I.
And it's not one that I would have expected. I probably got to sync up with you here per usual.
Yeah, no, you are in the Midwest, so you are a little bit ahead of me. We know that the TV stuff goes from the East to the West, even though the game's from the West Coast. But, you know, that's just TV for you.
So, yeah, if you had Otto Porter Jr. making the first basket.
By layup, too. I mean, shout out.
Yeah, I don't think most people even expected him to be in the starting five, but sure enough.
Hey, there he is now.
All right. I'm going to pause this here at 11 seconds even, AJ.
Sounds good. Go ahead, Noah.
Or 11 minutes.
Oh,
rather
11 minutes even. I thought you said 11 seconds, and so I was ready. As, you know, we're seeing just some sloppy play to start it off. Noah, go ahead. You know, Celtics trying to move the ball around. Draymond with a kickball there, starting to play dirty early. I love to see it. Didn't call it, obviously, but...
Ooh. Nice little free throw line jumper from Jaylen Brown there.
And hey, if he can start making those, man, he can start making the defense guess a little bit. I mean, that's going to be solid for the Celtics moving forward. Although I hate to see that man in the bar stool happy, but Celtics are a damn good team. A nice little floater there.
Yeah. I remember back a couple of years ago when everyone was saying that the whole Tatum Brown thing wasn't going to work. They weren't going to be able to play well together. And yet, you know, here we are.
Here we are in the finals. No big deal.
Yeah, they have so bad of chemistry issues between them. God,
yeah, it's awful.
They're
You can't tell.
Yeah, bringing each other down.
Oh, man, as they're moving the ball around, looking good. Oh. Loose ball, that's kind of what got the Celtics into trouble last week. The last game was just a lot of turnovers and just sloppy ball handling.
Yeah. Look, we see Steph go up for a nice little layup there off the glass. And it's 6-2 Warriors. Yeah, the Celtics just got to settle into their rhythm here. Obviously, takes a little bit when you're on the road, especially when the crowd's all juiced up to start the game.
No, absolutely. It's always can be a tough transition.
As you see, Draymond, I think we're getting 2 points already.
Let's go! Draymond already tying how many points he had last game, making his PAR already look a hell of a lot better than it did in the last one.
Yeah, well, just wait till he's riding the bench when he's in foul trouble.
And just in case we're curious, after just a couple minutes of action, we're already seeing a lot of line movement. Noah, Golden State -6.5, total now at 212.5. I mean, just very early, fast movement, even, and it's shocking considering the Warriors are only up by 2, 3 minutes into this, not even 3 minutes into this game.
No, they're up by 4.
4, excuse me, I can't count.
Yeah,
I was that day in kindergarten.
Yeah, I'd almost jump on Celtics +6.5 at this point. Although maybe not, because just every single one of these playoff games seems like a blowout.
Ooh, Draymond with the save. Oh, he was out. Damn it.
And a turnover.
Looked like he had that save.
Almost. I think if I was sitting courtside, the last player I would want falling on top of me or into me would be Draymond.
Really? Oh, shit. He took him out, too. Boom. Oh, man.
Just balls to the face right there.
Just took that guy out. So Draymond with 2 points and a tackle on the day.
Ooh, no foul called there.
Hey, let the boys play. I've been fine with that all playoffs, honestly.
Beautiful find there by Horford.
Yeah, but just couldn't make it go. Al Horford, a name that I haven't heard until getting into the playoffs, and he's just been, I feel like a name that you have to talk about, almost like LeBron James is in the finals, but it's Al Horford.
Well, he was good a couple of years ago for the Celtics, a big part of that team, and then he kind of floated around, wasn't really doing much, comes back to the Celtics this year and, put his stamp back on it. It's like Nick Foles with the Eagles.
Yeah.
Al Horford's just only capable of playing well with one team.
Oh, Steph Curry trying to make something happen. He's been kind of quiet to start it off. I only need him to make 5.5 threes.
And Clay looks like he's building a brick house yet again.
Well, no, it's not game 6, so what do you expect from Clay?
Yeah, that's right. Clay's only good in closeout games.
But hey, you got to win this game in order to put it to a closeout.
Which is why I didn't bet on any Clay for this one, prop-wise, because I think he's already 0 for 2, 0 for 3 from the field, something like that.
Honestly.
Oh, and Draymond's got 4 points.
4 points, 1 tackle, 1 foul. Draymond's having himself a first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it going. Warriors fans are hyped. And
yeah.
Hey, good start to go.
I hate that this series is Golden State and Boston, and then the NHL series is Colorado and Tampa Bay. Yeah, let's just get the most obnoxious fucking fan bases in the finals for every fucking sport. Can we get something where I actually want to cheer for one of the teams?
Noah, that is too much to ask for.
I'm not even asking for my team to be in it. Just a team that I, actually am at least neutral about, so I can kind of cheer for somebody.
Yeah, no deep-rooted hatred, no just, absolute animosity. Don't hate a certain player or anything. Just one team that you can kind of get behind, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like now just watch the World Series. It's gonna be like fucking Yankees and Dodgers.
No, even worse. It's gonna be fucking Yankees Mets.
Hey, I'd cheer for the Mets.
Fuck
Bro,
off.
They've been suffering for so long.
Fucking A. The Mets are bad. That's why they suffer. They deserve to suffer.
I feel like, if it came down to it, they've done enough time that I wouldn't be super upset with the Mets World Series. It wouldn't be my favorite thing in the world. There's other teams I would rather see win it, but they've been down bad for a while now. So
I guess the real question is, who would Cowboys and Duke fans root for in that series? Would it be the Yankees or would it be the Mets?
Well, obviously the Yankees.
Yeah,
The question is,
got to, right?
if it's Yankees Dodgers, then who do they cheer for?
Oh, LeBron's gonna have to wear like one of those split hats, you know? Oh man. Also, Noah, I think it's while we're in commercial break here, how does the Celtics and the Warriors being in Game 5 already affect LeBron James' legacy? Because I feel like if this was LeBron in here, we would have been in Game 7 already, and he would have 75, 85 points a game. But instead he's sitting on his couch shooting balls with his son hitting his Maybach. AD is self-proclaiming that he has not touched a basketball since his last game against the Suns. I mean, how does this affect LeBron's legacy, Noah?
Anthony Data Davis.
Anthony Data Davis. Oh, it's great.
Anthony Street Clothes Davis.
Hey, so how are you getting better during this offseason? Oh, I'm just not touching a basketball. Good. You should probably do that in the regular season too, bro. Like, come on, dude. Unbelievable.
I mean, he's so talented, such a good player. He just needs to figure out how to not get injured.
I get that, but no, this is not something he should be proud of. He should not be going to the media. He should at least have bullshit and be like, yeah, I'm in the, I'm taking my free throws every day, at least 100 threes, blah, blah, blah. But no, he decided to be honest. Why? Why all of a sudden are you going to be honest about something that fucking stupid? At least Gronk had the balls to film, sprints in different shirts so he could send them to his coach every day. But no, AD's just not even going to pretend that he's not trying. Like, what the hell?
I love that story that Gronk filmed filmed all of them in the same day in different shirts just so he could send in a video every day.
Oh, it was great. It was great. But he's not even doing that. He's doing what Gronk did and admitting to what Gronk did. Like,
well, he's
terrible.
retired.
Gronk or AD?
Gronk, he's retired.
Did he retire?
Technically.
Oh, technically, yeah. As we're back underway here, first quarter action, 12-4.
Hasn't closed the door on coming back, but he's for now retired.
Bro, I promise you, once mini camp and all this shit's over, he's going to be re-signing. He just doesn't want to go through that.
He just didn't want to show up to off-season workouts and didn't want to get fined for it, so he's I'm retired.
Bro, it messed up his pool party season. Come on. That's why I went to U of A.
I'm retired. You can't fine me for missing off-season workouts. For missing OTAs.
As we're seeing the Celtics just continue to miss shots. Clay with a little floater.
That was his toughest look of the day so far, and he makes his first shot on the most contested shot that he's taken.
Celtics can't even get it done under the rim.
Well, way to grab your own rebound, Horford.
Yeah, honestly.
A little miss. And that's one thing that Boston's been kind of dominating in. They've been really dominating on the offensive glass all series.
Oh, yeah.
Which has been a huge difference maker. A huge reason why this series is tied and Golden State's not up 3-1 or swept it,
Another tough look, but it looks like we'll get a foul there. Huh.
Golden State doesn't really have a super dominant rebounding threat.
No.
Like Draymond's their best rebounder. And he's 6'7", 6'8", something like that.
Something like that. Not very big.
That's why I was saying I'm kind of half expecting Robert Williams to go off for 15 boards.
Nothing falling for the Celtics early, dude.
He's got to stay in the game to get those boards.
True. Step back.
Wiggins. See, I hate that. That's not your shot, Andrew Wiggins. No. Why are you taking a step back three?
There's no reason for that.
He did have his best season in his career percentage-wise from three this season, but that step back's not his shot.
No, not at all. Not at all. As the Warriors looking very comfortable. Defense
Clay's going to pop one.
Ooh!
He's going to make one this time.
No, they're going to count that as a three. Oh, man. No one really making the ball fall behind the arc yet. Dude, so at least just from the first couple of minutes, I'm seeing a lot more aggressive defense out of the Warriors here.
Yeah, and I'm not super surprised that they got off to a hot start at home in Game 5. Obviously, the fans are really into it. They look like they've made some adjustments. I think once Boston makes some in-game adjustments here, we'll probably see the Celtics go on a little bit of a run and make this a tighter game by, mid to late second quarter.
We will see. We will see as we get some substitutions coming in here.
Looks like we got Gary Payton checking in for Wiggins. And then Grant Williams checking in on the Celtics side for... Who did he check in for? Oh, and Derek White and Grant Williams checking in for Tatum and somebody else.
Weird foul call there, but it's still Celtics ball going there. Gonna get the and one. Hey, fouls are what kept the Warriors in trouble. I'm not going to lie. I mean, they're an older team, a more experienced team, but I feel like, and again, this may just be Draymond, but I feel like they get into foul trouble pretty easy.
Most of them don't usually. And that's going to be a lane violation.
Yeah, what the hell?
Or not, because we don't call fucking anything in the NBA except for weak-ass fouls that send people to the free throw line. Only enforce the rules when they result in free throws.
Seriously. Oh, my goodness.
That's the NBA in a nutshell. Celtics going with a little bit of small ball here.
Yeah, but then putting one up that looked like an alley-oop, but that was weird.
Oh,
another
boom.
3 up, no good.
Marcus Smart missing that.
I need him to get a couple more turnovers. Oh, Steph, you son of a bitch.
Right off the front of the room. And this is what I fully expected. Same thing from the Celtics defense. They're just kind of letting Steph, they're just clamping down on everybody else so he can't pass the ball. And we'll see what happens with that.
Dude, we will. Nice little pass there. Clay. Looks like we're going to get a timeout for the Celtics.
Yeah, well, shit. Should have taken the under in this one, I guess.
First period under, at least. I was at
True.
I was at work today at the sports bar I work at, and I was talking to a guy, and he was like, today seems like a really nice overs day. I'm going to take the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter overs and parlay them all.
That's a death sentence.
I don't know, man. I don't know. And so he
That's
needed
that is one of the worst parlays I have heard of. Needing every single quarter to go over.
Yeah. Yeah, that ain't looking too good right now. I hope he's doing okay.
At that point, just take like an alternate over, like 20 points over what the over is.
Yeah, honestly.
It would just be easier to take, alternate total, game over, 232.5 or something like that.
Oh, absolutely. But
whatever. I don't care. No skin off my back.
None at all. None at all. It's not our bet. We didn't make it. And he didn't say he heard from our show to make that bet, so that's even better.
Well, yeah, because what we don't do here is give gambling advice.
No, we just give locks.
we give our picks. We don't give you any advice. It's not advice. Don't take it as advice. Legally, it's not. Legally, it's not advice.
Not financial advice. Please gamble responsibly. If you have issues, please call 1-800-SAVE-ME or whatever the fuck the number is. Get help, I think, in Arizona. I should probably know it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, me either. Oh, well. As we're in another commercial break, got to make sure you get these ads in, Got to make sure.
Always.
Always, always, always. Oh, man, Noah. But, yeah.
You can't forget about the advertisements.
Hey, you got to pay the bill somehow because viewership isn't going to do it.
Yeah. Bro, did you see that the average price for Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals is like almost double what the NBA Finals tickets have been going for?
Shut up, dude.
That brings so much joy to me personally.
You're telling me that in America, okay, this the country we live in,
People are willing to pay
Game one-
twice as much to see the Avalanche and the Lightning as they are to see the Celtics and Warriors.
So is hockey now number 2 in America?
Well, it's I think still got a good ways to go to pass with like TV viewership and like all the TV money. But as far as getting into the arena, similar sized arenas,
Essentially the same sized arenas.
yeah, for the finals for each respective sport, yes, the tickets to the hockey games are demanding almost twice as much as these basketball games.
Hey, well, Noah and I have been saying it on this show literally since the playoffs started. If you're not watching Stanley Cup playoff hockey, you are missing out on some of the best playoffs in sports. Simple as that. Because let me tell you, I was watching UEFA Nationals league final or whatever, and it was 0-0 120 minutes into the thing and went to PKs and the team won 1-0. So that wasn't too exciting, but get on hockey as we're back to action finally. Beautiful 3, but it wasn't from Steph, so I don't give a shit.
Nice little 3 by Gary Payton there.
Gary
Payton. Both teams, same amount of shots put up. Boston just not shooting well at all so far.
The Warriors just being able to find the bottom of the basket as they kick the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, as Draymond throws a pass off of Otto Porter's ankle.
Oh, Draymond. He would have been a really good player in like the early 80s or like mid 80s. Just an absolute grunt.
Oh yeah, or the 90s, like back when they let him play physical.
Oh yeah. He would have fit in on that Detroit team so well. That's a nice dish. Getting it up there. Weird shot, but it looks like we'll get a shooting foul. Dude, that would have been fun, though, seeing Draymond go up. Ooh. Ooh. Let the boys play.
Yeah, Draymond could have easily been part of one of those teams that gave Michael Jordan troubles early on in his career.
Oh, yeah.
Because Draymond would have beat the shit out of Jordan.
It would have been totally...
physically.
His coach would be like, hey, Draymond, do not let Michael get in the air. Okay, sounds good.
And everything that he's getting called for technicals and flagrants nowadays would have just been like common fouls, if that.
If it was called. Who's that they're yelling at? Was that a famous guy?
No, AJ, it was just some random guy in the crowd.
Oh, interesting. Usually they only show the famous people.
No, I think that was Gary Payton Sr., if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, that would make sense.
That's why he was pissed. It's like, damn, my dumbass son missing a free throw. Actually, I think he made both of them. But
yeah. Oh, they call that one there. Bro, I'm getting bored. It's time to make a live bet.
what's the Celtics live line to cover at? Because I
10
love
and a
it
half,
no
bro.
matter what.
Minus 120. I don't like it at that number.
Why is it only 10.5 now? It was like 6.5 when they were only down 4.
I know. Maybe they realized that the Warriors aren't really making their shots. If you want second quarter live, the spread for Boston is minus 1.5.
Nah.
Dude, I might jump on Golden State. Plus the 1.5 there. Or honestly, hope they take it. Take the plus money on the money line.
Boston with another turnover, it looks like. Peyton Pritchard stepping out of bounds. 4 turnovers this quarter for Boston. That's
Why couldn't it have been
not
Marcus
good.
Smart, though? Marcus Smart can step out of bounds, too.
Yeah, but he won't.
Fair enough.
Steph gets the floater.
Thanks.
Gets the floater to go after bouncing about 4.5 times off the rim.
Yeah. Hey, at least you got it in. That's what she said.
Do you think? Yeah, nice little move and shot there by Tatum. I was going to say, do you think Tatum like realizes that when for a second there, I thought the quarter was ending because Steph pretty much just pulled up from the logo and completely bricked it.
Yeah. I don't know what was going through his head. I never know what's going through his head.
I was going to say, do you think Tatum realizes that like these defenders that are on him are, as he makes another one, way shorter and smaller than him? Like
No,
Steph, and then Gary Payton. It's like just drive the ball at him. What are they going to do? Like
he kind of has that DeAndre Ayton issue where he doesn't use his size.
Guess who we have in the game for Golden State right now?
Poole?
No, the man, the myth, the legend, the ageless wonder, Andre Iguodala,
baby. Let's go, Iggy.
Fate of the world, laser beam pointed at Earth. Who do you want taking the shot? I want Iguodala.
Iguodala, dude. Give me Iggy all day, every day.
Man's has to be like close to 40.
Let's check that. How old is Iggy?
Oh, that was a beautiful laser pass by Robert Williams to Tatum underneath. Tatum's got the last 6 points now for Boston. He's starting to heat up.
Dude, he's only a year older than LeBron. He's 38. LeBron's 37.
I'm telling you, though, like if Tatum, and this might be the start of Tatum heating up here.
Yeah.
See, I think Robert Williams, nice. They need Williams in the game more because he's going to eat up those offensive boards, getting the board
100%.
and the putback there. But yeah, if Tatum gets hot, that will be an easy way for Boston to close this 10-point deficit quickly.
Yeah, and if they can, make a good dent, win the second quarter, I mean, it would go against my bet, but that would set them up very nicely going into the second half. Go into halftime, making some adjustments, come out firing, right?
Yeah, and this AJ, this under looked really good with about 3 minutes left in the first quarter, and now it's not looking terrible, but yeah,
you're just kind of waiting for the floodgates to open,
Golden State the board. Steph's going to put up a shot here, put money on it.
Oh,
and gets blocked, it looks like, by Robert Williams. My guy. Half a second left. Warriors going to try to do some sort of inbound play here. It's got to be probably a catch and shoot with only that much time left.
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't even a block.
No
foul called. I mean, Williams went vertical. That should be Boston ball, actually.
Yeah, it should.
I mean, he got up perfectly vertical, looked like to me. I don't know how the hell that's Golden State ball when there was no foul called. And
ooh, and they're going to get 2, though, at the end.
Like, tell me how that makes any sense. That ball went off of Steph Curry. They didn't call a foul. How in the hell is that Golden State ball still?
Can I call my replay center? Because I can't tell you, bro. That made no sense to me.
I fucking hate the officiating in this stupid-ass league. And Wiggins didn't even get touched. He just fucking flopped there.
Did he? Oh, yeah, he totally did. No contact whatsoever.
There's no contact. He just wasn't going to get a good shot up, so he just kind of...
So he made it look like it. That was genius.
Threw it up and flailed his arm.
Yeah, you got nothing there, bro.
I hate the officiating in this stupid league.
Bro, it's terrible.
Oh, they're reviewing it.
What do you think you're going to get right? Do you think they're going to get it right? I don't think they're going to get it right.
If they get it right, I will be shocked because they never get shit right. They called a technical foul?
What? A foul occurred prior to the expiration of the period, reset the game clock. What?
No, maybe they just called a common foul. I don't know.
I think the commentator. Do you have the CCV on, like the closed caption on?
Yeah, and I saw technical foul.
I do too. I think the announcer was saying, much like the technical foul they called on Draymond or on someone, they didn't see much there. So now they're still confused, feeling like NFL replacement refs out there.
He did call a tech.
Holy shit, he teed him up?
First of all, it shouldn't have even been Golden State's ball. And ball don't lie. Steph missing a technical. Not Steph and his 90% free throw shooting just missed a fucking free tech that the refs gave him because, at least the basketball gods are looking out, even though the refs are trying to fuck this game up, apparently.
Dude.
And now Wiggins gets 2?
Yeah. Try to go up by 12 before the end of the quarter. Nope, ball don't lie.
Don't lie.
Never has, never will.
Now, if he misses this one, my faith is restored completely in the basketball gods. Oh, kiss the ground they walk on. They probably don't walk on,
No, they're gods, so they float.
Well, he made that one. But that's ridiculous. First of all, that should have been a turnover off of Steph Curry. And then they give Golden State the ball back and then give them a technical +2 at the end of the quarter.
Yeah, I have no... I can't even start to rationalize. And I bet on the Warriors. I can't even start to rationalize, the call that was made
make sense. Make it make sense.
I feel like we're not asking for a lot as sports fans,
I don't know. I feel like Helen Keller could officiate better than these NBA refs half the time.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I mean, clearly but...
clearly their eyes don't work.
I mean, fuck.
Either their eyes or their judgment or both are completely screwed up.
You know what does work? It's when they open their wallets and someone tells them, hey,
True. I mean, they are on the payroll for...
Warriors look pretty good tonight.
They are on the payroll for big fish gamblers, so...
And it is literally proven. It's not one of those, this is two assholes that don't really follow the NBA making statements. It's well documented in the history of basketball.
I mean, that was just a series of terrible calls that could have ended up being as much as a 5 or 6 point swing there.
It really could have. That could have changed the game.
Well, because half a second left, the Celtics could have theoretically put in some inbounds, made a 3-point play there. Either way, I'll be lenient with it and say it could have easily been a 3-point swing. Luckily, it was only a 1-point swing in what it should have been. But Warriors getting too much opportunity. AJ, I'm going to grab another drink or two while we're in between quarters. I'm sure we'll be back here in a second, so I'll be muy rapido.
Sounds good, Noah. I will take over from here as we're still waiting. We're in the between quarters here. I'm actually going to go ahead and pull up the box scores because I got to see how my same game parlay is doing because I just took whatchamacallit. I just took Warriors to win the second quarter because duh. You're going to give me plus some money, and they're shooting this well. Okay, Sportsbook, thank you for the free money. Hopefully they win the second quarter here. But also the same game parlay. I got to see how Steph's doing. Steph hasn't put up any threes, though. Or he has, but he's just missed. And let me go ahead and bring you. I can't bring you in here because then, Noah, just don't say anything. As we wait for Noah to get back here, we're looking at the box scores. Jason Tatum. Oh, nope, we're going to get to my guys first. Steph Curry, 0 for 1 for 3. I need another 6 out of you, bud, and I need them to go in. He's 4. He's plus 11 right now. Looking pretty good there. I believe. I had a friend explain plus minus to me, and it didn't make any sense whatsoever. It kind of made sense, but it also didn't. I believe the minus is bad, and it's just the complete opposite of sports betting, but we'll see if Noah has any insights on that. Marcus Smart, how many turnovers do you got? Marcus Smart with 1. I need 2 more out of you, bud. Let's go ahead and get on that. Draymond, PAR, rebounds 2, 2 assists, we're at 4. 1 turnover, that doesn't help. 4 points, we're at a total of 8. I mean, I need another 13, bud. But hey, slowly but surely, being in the first quarter coming out of there, feeling really good about the same game parlay. Obviously, it's the can't lose Degenerate same game parlay, so of course it's going to hit, bro. I don't even know what we're talking about. As we're waiting for the return of this game, and there we go. We're back at it as the Noah Engelbretts and the man with the numbers, the sportsbook whisperer, Diamond Daddy. Welcome back, bud.
Hey, perfect timing.
Yeah. Just did a little insight on my same game parlay, and as the first quarter ends, feeling pretty good about it, but hoping more than anything that the Warriors can pull it out in the second quarter, and so I love seeing an early miss but then a shitty foul to follow it up.
Yeah, Peyton Pritchard's a little cold.
Very ice, some would say.
Yeah, they should probably pull him out of the game.
Also, what the hell is it with all of the Warriors coaches with their 3/4 zips all the way up?
I don't know, man. I think they look pretty sharp.
I mean, it looks sharp. Like, they look like a unit, don't get me wrong. But, like, bro, let's, like, unzip a little bit. Let's let loose, you know?
Yeah, I don't know if it's the right time for that now.
Okay, that was a terrible pass, but a good rebound, I guess. Good figuring it out. Clay, come on, boy. Come on,
That's
baby.
a mismatch.
Oh, kick it out to Pritchard?
No, Bielitsa.
Oh, it was Bielitsa, my bad.
Yeah, and I don't know what Pritchard's still doing in the game at this point. Like,
Me either, dude.
All he's doing is missing shots and not holding his own on defense. So,
And, like, cool, bro, that's fine, but this is the finals. Like, we can't be doing that.
yeah, I mean, obviously Pritchard, when he does get hot, like, he can be a pretty deadly 3-point shooter, but he hasn't had it so far this game.
Ooh, no foul there. Interesting.
Tatum with the rebound, taking it the other way. Gonna kick it out to Grant Williams. Would have liked to see him get his feet set there. He had time, and we're gonna get foul on Draymond. It's gonna be the first of the game, I think, on Draymond.
Number 2, I believe, actually.
Number 2.
Check.
Robert Williams going to the line for a couple free throws.
Yeah, that's number 2 for him.
All right, nothing to worry about too much at this point, although if he does pick up number 3 here in this quarter, then, he's probably going to have to sit the rest of the half, I would imagine.
Oh, yeah.
And, as terrible as Draymond has been offensively, he still has a lot of value. That's why he's in the starting lineup. Like, defensively, he's great. He's a pretty decent rebounder. He's got good hands, but yeah, he's clearly nowhere near what he was, 4 or 5 years ago as like an all-around complete player. He's, you pretty much just got him in there in that defensive
nice step
stud,
nice.
enforcer role. Jordan Poole making a 3. He's been pretty quiet. He's been pretty quiet most of the series.
Ooh,
turnover there.
Turnover.
And blocked.
Oh, you bum.
They did not call a foul.
Oh, yeah,
on
they
that.
called a foul on that.
I want to see this replay.
Me too.
That looked like a beautiful block there bad turnover, but
Good
then
heads-up defense, and then...
Where is the contact?
Let's see. Let's slow it down.
He didn't even touch him. He didn't even block it. Draymond just got stuffed by the rim.
Yeah.
I mean, are you watching the same thing I am?
Yeah, no, I am, and I'm a Warriors better, so I'm beyond stoked at what's going on. But yeah, I don't get
body
that foul,
contact.
bro. I don't get it.
Draymond just got stuffed by the rim.
Well, maybe it was a foul. I think the rim is wearing Celtics colors, and so it was a foul on the rim.
My bad. I didn't realize.
For excessive contact. Come on, Noah. You should know this.
I didn't realize the rim fouled Draymond.
Yeah, that's what the call was.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense now.
Yeah, of course. Some new bullshit that the NBA produced so they could blame something on something. As Celtics finally seen the bottom of the net after a while.
By Marcus Smart.
Marcus Smart.
as the Celtics faithful call him. Marcus Smart.
And they're just calling him by his name. Wow, that was bad.
Good. Oh, Smart should have taken it to the rim there.
Who?
And
then we'll get it.
Got to be on the Celtics because that's the only way all these calls are going. Oh, they called it against Jordan Poole. Wow, look at the ref. Maybe trying to make amends for their like 3 awful calls earlier this game already.
That's not what the NBA officials do, though. This isn't hockey.
All right, so I'm keeping a running tally on bad calls. 3 have gone Golden State's way, and 1 has gone. Well, that one actually wasn't
That's
bad.
actually a pretty good call.
Poole pulled him down. Yeah, so we've got three blown calls this game. All have gone in favor of the Warriors.
I mean, yeah. Let's go Warriors.
And Tatum's playing really well. He needs to shoot the damn ball more.
Warriors got to start making some shots fall here in the second. They're down by 3.
Nice little play there by Smart. Like I said, one of my guys that I'm looking at this game, Warriors taking a timeout to regather here as Boston has pulled us back to 8. I mean, this game seems like it's been bouncing back and forth between like a 8 and 14 point deficit for a while now. Celtics seem like they have a little bit of momentum right now, though, so I like the timeout call by Steve Kerr there.
Yeah.
Regather, slow things down.
Oh, 100%. And just, be like, hey, guys, let's get our shit together, please.
Obviously, Kerr, a tremendous coach. If you say any different, you are wrong.
Very, very wrong. Very wrong. I will say, though, I will never forget that time that he had to bail Michael Jordan out in the finals, Just what a guy. I just saw that clip again today. It was on Twitter, and it was of that speech where it's like, we were sitting there, and Michael's like, I'm pretty uncomfortable in these situations. Oh, I guess I got to bail out Michael again. Shout out Steve Kerr. You're a GOAT, dude. U of A legend, all around, just epic human being. Love the guy.
Yes, sir.
With that being said, Noah, while the Warriors go ahead and collect themselves, I'm going to go collect myself. I'm going to leave you alone with the Degens for a minute.
Sounds good.
There you go.
I'm going to check in on a little college baseball right now. Looks like we got Auburn leading Oregon State 4-1 in the bottom of the 7th in that one. Winner of that game going to the College World Series. If you follow that, Stanford winning 10-5 against UConn earlier today. Cheering for our Pac-12 brethren to advance and hopefully do something. Like I said, Stanford punching their ticket. Hopefully Oregon State can make a little comeback, down 3 in the 7th inning. Don't love to see that, but we're still holding out some hope for them. And while we're at break, looking around at the MLB, Braves up 6-0 in the 4th over the Nationals. Marlins Phillies tied 2-2 in the 9th inning. Blue Jays up 10-1 on the Orioles, top of the 7th. White Sox up 7-5 on Detroit. Pittsburgh Pirates up 5-2 on the Cardinals. Astros are up 3-1 on the Rangers. Padres Cubs 0-0 in the 1st inning. Reds Diamondbacks 0-0 first inning. Royals Giants 0-0 also in the 1st inning. 20 minutes until first pitch in the Twins and the Mariners game. We will keep you posted on scores around the rest of the sports world as we continue to cover Game 5 of the NBA Finals here.
What up, Noah?
AJ, how you doing?
Dude.
Welcome back.
Regained myself, recuperated, reevaluated, and checked scores in the MLB because I got a parlay rolling. So we're looking good so far.
What's your parlay?
Noah.
Well, we got another minute or two here.
Dude, I'm so glad you asked. Let me log into my app real quick because I made this one this morning when I hadn't had my coffee in me. I was sitting on the toilet taking my morning Amber Heard and just had to go ahead and throw this together. And so we went with the Nationals money line, the Phillies money line, the White Sox money line, the Pirates money line, and the D-backs money line.
Well, that's looking rough.
What do you mean?
The Braves are up 6-0 on the Nationals right now in the 4th inning.
Oh, shit, are they really? Oh, yeah, they are. Huh? Oh, no. See, I thought that game was going to get postponed. As we're back here in Golden State. And it was a free bet, too, so there's definitely not a cash-out option.
No. if there was, they'd be offering you like 12 cents.
Hey, it's 12 more cents than I had.
12 more cents than you will win on that parlay.
There's
Tatum
another-
taking a step back three.
I
Not going to
can't
get it. That.
find it.
Jordan Poole dishing to Wiggins. Going to Gary Payton. Not going to get it to go. Boston 0 for 9 from 3.
Bro, that's not good.
Oh, that was a beautiful dish from Smart to Williams there. That pass was money.
Need the Warriors to start finding the bottom of the net as they're losing the second quarter 10-5.
Yeah, I don't think they know where that is right now.
Sure as hell doesn't seem like it.
They know where the rim is. I can tell you
They're
that.
very good at finding the rim. Yes, Noah.
Robert Williams out to Tatum. Tatum going back to Marcus Smart.
Max Smart. He can't make
And
it.
yeah, I didn't like that shot selection there. He had a window and then it closed. Should
Yep,
have
closed
passed that one
very fast.
back out. Ooh.
Clay, nice way to... God bless it, dude. Unbelievable. As we see Golden State 3 for 13 from the three-pointers, 0 for 10 for Boston as we get some substitutions coming in.
AJ, I feel like I need to do my due diligence and help you with that accent there. It's like Boston.
Boston?
No.
Cocky.
B, like say it like it's spelled Bahsthahn.
Whoa.
Boston.
Boston. As we get some scruffle down there, not really sure what happened or whose fault it is, but knowing these refs, it was definitely the Celtics' fault.
Derek White holding his ear like he got popped.
Whew.
Let's see if we get a replay here. No,
Probably
guess
not. But Celtics will inbound the ball, so good for them.
Refs say here, take your foul, suck it up.
Woo!
Ooh,
As we get it.
Horford just a little too much zip on that pass there.
Little too much. Come on, Steph. Take your first three and make it, you son of a bitch.
And Draymond flopping like a fish. Throw an elbow. He's
Oh.
I was just we got a little violent movement there. I don't know if
we did.
I don't think we full on got an elbow throw there, but Draymond looked like he was close to just throwing
Yo, it's
an
getting
elbow.
serious. The Boston coach just took his mask off. I forget his name right now.
Ime Udoka.
Yes. Alrighty.
No elbows. No elbows thrown. They did call a foul on Boston, I guess, but
Boston.
yeah. There you go. That was much better.
Pop a three.
Man.
Fucking can't make a shot, dude. Unbelievable.
Golden State couldn't throw a coin in a swimming pool at this point.
Swimming pool, let alone a goddamn ocean.
Boston's not making their shots either, but yeah, this quarter Golden State has just been miserable shooting. Draymond he's got what, 6-8 points now?
Dude, he's got 8 points. His PAR is the only thing looking good in my parlay right now.
Well, color me surprised. Draymond has got almost half as many points as he has all series so far.
Draymond's being productive? What is this?
I know.
Steph,
Probably the only.
please! God,
Why?
make a three, dude!
That's the second one this game Steph has taken from way too deep, just off the dribble. Like, if Boston wasn't shooting the ball so terribly, like, they should be winning this game.
Yeah, if Boston wasn't doing so bad, they would definitely be winning. If they could find the bottom of the net half the time, they could win this because the Warriors ain't playing much better.
No, and it pains me to say the only player playing well for the Warriors is Draymond.
Bro, how is that? Also, how is that? You have a team full of all-stars, and the one playing the best is the guy who scored who has had more fouls than points all freaking series. This is unbelievable. And Steph just giving the ball away, but it'll somehow go out of bounds and stay with them.
Yeah, that was a terrible pass. He got lucky. It went off of Boston.
God, so lucky.
Iguodala checking back in.
Come on, Iggy.
Draymond going to the bench. Clay's still on the bench. I mean, he's been shooting like ass today, so.
They got to find something. I don't know how they have the lead.
Oh, because Boston's shooting like 20-something% from the field.
True. Little drive in there, take it up. And we'll get the and one. Let's go.
That's maybe the third shot for the Warriors. It's like probably shouldn't have gone in. It's just gotten good bounces off the rim.
9-10 is the score now in the second quarter. Oh, 10-10. Oh, nope, you must make it. Sorry.
Spoiler alert.
Fucking ESPN.
That was a weak foul.
Very weak, but hey. As
This
we
is
wait
why I
to
like
see if he
college.
makes this.
This is why I like college basketball so much better. So much, like so many less of these weak ass fucking fouls.
Well, yeah, or they just don't get called at all because those refs are so bad. But then again, I think it's just in basketball that you just have god-awful officiating everywhere. Ooh, which leads to a really good halftime question later. But fucking Tatum making it for 3.
Why is he not shooting more? He's what, 5 of 6 from the field, making the first 3-pointer of the game for Boston. Like, Tatum needs to just stop trying to share the ball. Just fucking take it.
He's 5 for 8 with 11 points right now.
5 for 8. Sorry,
he has their sole 3-point shot.
Oh yeah, he just made it. I just watched it with my own 2 eyes.
I just wanted to reiterate the stats, Noah.
I appreciate it.
You are the man with the numbers, so I have the numbers now. I was giving you the numbers, okay?
I want to see Iguodala just launch a 3 here.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
Oh.
Hey, a nice little underhand play there.
Yeah, it was a beautiful undercut there by Gary Payton.
Maybe just something to go ahead and just get it started, to get a little spark. Steph seems fired up.
He's actually been playing pretty decent, Gary Payton.
Yeah, no, he's been playing great today.
Good production off the bench out of him.
That was dirty. Warriors down by 4 now in the second quarter. Obviously,
I would bet
this game.
I would bet this game's 5 points or less by halftime.
I can see that.
And once again, the under is looking good.
Under is looking damn good, bro.
Yeah, Al Horford with that nice little 3 there. Yeah, that was a beautiful cut by Peyton. Beautiful find by Iguodala as they show that replay there.
Yeah, not bad. Looking for something here. Need some points, boys. Step turnaround. Boom. Nailed it.
That was Wiggins.
Way to be, boy. Way to be, bud.
Andrew Wiggins has been. I mean, he's through and through he's had the best season of his career this year with Golden State. Which,
holy shit! No, we got some breaking news to talk about at halftime.
do we?
Kind of.
All right. Well, looking forward to it, I guess.
Dude, me too. It'll be fun. But anyway, until we get to there. Yeah, not looking good for my second quarter bet here, Noah. Not going to lie, starting to sweat a little bit.
Now, Tatum just missed the first of the 2 free throws.
Making me feel a little bit better. Steve Kerr, now we need to make the shots, boys. Let's go. Let's get some cushion going into halftime.
Oof.
Oof.
Tatum missing them both. Not what you like to see there.
Not
Boston
at all.
2 of 5 from the free throw line. It's
in.
not pretty.
Take it in.
Yeah. Nope.
Oh. What are we doing? There we
go.
go.
There's a rebound and an assist for you for Draymond.
Love that. Tied in the second quarter now. Bet's still alive. What are the Celtics cooking up?
Oh, I don't like
No.
that take. Beautiful make.
Oh!
Didn't love the shot selection there by Marcus Smart, but
Can't have that. Can't have that.
drained it anyways, so doesn't matter.
Come on, come on.
Oh, I'm surprised Gary Payton didn't take that one
Me
there.
either. He had it wide open. Steph going in there. Looks like we'll get a foul.
Yeah, not surprising. Steph's one of those players that every fucking time he goes to the paint, gets called for a foul.
Well, yeah, and LeBron James also being known as one of those players. How does Steph utilizing that strategy really affect LeBron James' legacy there, Noah?
I actually wouldn't say LeBron gets as many free throws as guys like Steph and like James Harden. He gets a fuck ton of free throw attempts.
Not that many this year, but
yeah, it works a lot better for guards rather than like a 6'9" behemoth of a man like LeBron.
True.
Like if you're smaller, and that's just a thing in basketball at every level, like even middle school basketball. Like the smaller guys get way more foul calls than the bigger guys.
100%.
Because it's just like, I don't know, something like, I guess it makes sense to an extent. Like your brain, if you're a ref, it's like, oh, well, the smaller guy can't push the big guy around.
Yep.
When and so like smaller guards get way more foul calls than big men do.
No, yeah, absolutely. And
that's not just an NBA thing. Like I said, that's at every single level of basketball, any level of basketball. It's tougher when you're a big man because half the time you don't do anything and you get called for a foul still just because some small guy jumped into you.
Yeah, and you're like,
you just have 80 or 100 pounds on them and they fall over and you don't because you're bigger.
It's like that one video of DK Metcalf getting blindsided by a safety and the safety just falling to the ground. Oh man.
Or like Chad Ochocinco trying to run into Ray Lewis.
That's awesome. So Noah, now I don't know if we're getting the same ABC feed, but I'm watching a commercial now that is saying crypto is dead. Crypto is dead. It's a Coinbase ad. No, crypto is not dead. It's just really, really, really in the shitter.
I was gonna say they should probably pull this ad for now and then
because they're like, oh no, yeah, it's fucking dead, dude. I looked at my portfolio today, which was a huge fucking mistake, and yeah.
I just love how the whole point of that commercial is like, oh, everybody's just always said crypto is dead. Like you need to like pull out of crypto, and then now it's just like fucking tanking like nobody's business.
Tanking like no one's goddamn business, dude. Literally,
like I said, maybe
everything.
I'm just saying maybe they should put that commercial on hold for a little bit.
Yeah,
until it starts trending upwards again.
Put the commercial back on where they had the bouncing QR code, like they had in the Super Bowl. Put that one on. That was positive. Yeah. That was fun, and not
there you go.
Depressing as shit. Is when I watch that. That just reminds me of how red the portfolio looks. And it's fucked up because red's my favorite color, and so I look at it and I'm like, oh, that's not good.
Hey, pro tip: just be colorblind, and then. And then it doesn't look as bad.
Be colorblind and it all goes away.
Just be red-green colorblind and you just then it doesn't matter. You can't tell.
Yeah, but then I gotta forget math because then there's a nice minus sign in front of how much money I've lost. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wish I could be like one of these refs and just completely blind,
Mm-hmm.
But, unfortunately, I can see. No, I'm joking. It's great.
I gotta say, what I didn't have on my bingo card was Andrew Wiggins and Draymond Green carrying the first half for the Warriors.
Yeah, seriously, what the hell?
That was not on my bingo card for this game.
No, not at all. Not at all. As the first one's good. Got one more coming. Also, question. As second one's also good, my second quarter bet's still alive. There's a lot of talk about Chris Paul lately. Well, just in general, they call him the point god and just everything. How is Steph not the fucking point god?
I think it just has to do with more of like the fact that Chris Paul's like more of a traditional point guard role, whereas
Yeah, fair.
Steph is more of just a scorer.
That's fair.
I mean, Steph does a lot of things well, but his like primary role feels like it's more of a scorer.
Yeah.
Whereas, you got Steph going off for 30, 35 points pretty routinely. Chris Paul more in like the 15, 20 point range a lot of the time, but Chris Paul, you'll see him consistently having like 15 assist games, which is just crazy.
Yeah.
I believe he's third on the all-time assist list behind, I think it's John Stockton #1, and then Jason Kidd #2, if I'm not mistaken on that. And he's got a chance, I think, of catching Jason Kidd, but I mean, he'd have to play for another like 6 or 7 years to catch Stockton.
No, definitely. Oh, come on, boys. I just need a couple more points. Whoo! Way to be, Steph.
That's all right. Celtics going to hit something here. Tatum's, dude, this is what I've been saying for the entire quarter. He just needs to take the ball more, because every time he seems like he drives the paint, or every time he shoots, it seems like it's been going in, and everybody else can't make a damn shot.
Steph's still cold behind the arc.
Yeah, Steph's like, what, 2 for 9 now, or 3 for 9 or something like that this game?
3 for 9. Oh, 0 for 3 from 3 points, but 3 for 9 from the field goal.
Right. Nope.
Ooh,
That's
nice
another...
turnover.
Too many turnovers for Boston.
Way too many.
That's a big factor, too.
There's another 2. I am now tied in the second quarter.
Yeah, Wiggins is going off. 7 turnovers for Boston. That's not going to cut it.
Oh, I need 2. I need another point from... Oh, come on, Golden State. I need one more point.
Well, too bad Boston's about to make a shot
Get
here.
a stop here. Get a stop here.
Foul.
Shit. Definitely a foul, though. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, so Chris Paul is about a little over 1,100 assists behind Jason Kidd for #2 overall.
Shit.
And almost 5,000 behind John Stockton for #1 overall.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a lot of points.
Assists.
That's a lot of assists, excuse me.
Yeah.
You know what I meant.
So, I mean, if he plays 2 or 3 more seasons, he should be able to catch Jason Kidd. But like I said, he'd have to play another like 7 years to get up to John Stockton's level.
Oh, definitely.
On that list. Which, I mean, he's too old unless he plays until he's 45 like Tom Brady.
Oh, Steph with the finesse. Come on, get me a stop here. We're up by 1 point in the second quarter. Get me the money line. Come on, boys.
Is that what you took, an even money line?
Even money line. No, 3-way.
So you lose if it ties?
Lose for a tie, yeah. That's why it was good money.
Well, Boston just turned it over.
Woo!
So.
Hold on to the ball, boys. Nothing stupid here. Beautiful from Steph there. Come on, boys.
That's just acrobatic right there.
It really is. Just unbelievable. Nothing stupid. Hold on to the ball. Fine, take it.
No way.
Let's go! Second quarter money line. Fuck yeah.
The second I saw Draymond pulling up from 3 from the corner, I was like, nah. And obviously, just as we saw, just went off the front of the fucking rim.
Oh,
I was like, there's no way Draymond, even wide open, wasn't draining that.
Wait, Noah, I will be right back. Before we get into second half coverage, I'm going to leave you with the Degens for a hot sec.
All right. exactly what I expected from the first half here, but not very entertaining either. We're getting shit basketball again. Welcome to the NBA playoffs. Gotta love it. Or we're forced to love it, forced to enjoy it. Be nice if we could get at least a decent game, but we'll see if that happens or not. I'm not gonna hold my breath too much. And let's take a little look in at college baseball. Oregon State cutting that deficit to 1 point, 1 run, 4-3, top of the 8th in that one. Looking at the MLB, Braves up 6-2 on the Nationals now. Blue Jays still up 10-1. White Sox up 7-5 still on the Pirates, or on the Tigers rather. Pirates Cardinals tied at 5. Astros up 3-1 on the Rangers. Padres Cubs tied 1-1 in the third. Reds and D-backs 0-0. Royals Giants 0-0. Both of those games in the second. Phillies ended up winning 3-2 against the Marlins with looks like a walk-off single by Rhys Hoskins in the ninth. Twins Mariners 0-0. Top of the first. And, well, do have a score update. White Sox just hitting a 2-run homer to go up 9-5 rather. They were up 7-5. So in case you're following or betting on any of those games, those are your score updates for the MLB and college baseball.
What up?
I just saw a commercial, AJ. I found your gambling hotline number for you.
Oh, what is it?
It's just 1-800-GAMBLER.
Oh. Easy enough to remember. Hopefully we'll never need it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully nobody does, but yeah, if you do, it's there for you. So,
But no, I mean, we're in halftime now. God. 51-39, Golden State up, obviously, by crap ton. How you feeling, bud? What do the Celtics need to do to get back in this game?
make shots.
You need to make the shots. Gotcha.
I mean, make shots and stop turning the ball over. That's like the Warriors aren't playing good.
No. Not by any means necessary.
So, I mean, as simple and obvious as it seems, like Boston just needs to make more shots and limit the turnovers.
Yeah. Simple as
Like
that.
they're doing fine on defense. You know, the Warriors would be under 50 points on the half if Boston had, like, say, 5 turnovers instead of 9, or like 4 turnovers instead of 9. The Warriors would have less points because you get rid of some of those transition ones. Actually, haven't been a whole lot of transition buckets, but there's been at least 3 times that the Warriors have gotten a steal and then Boston's been called for a foul on the other end. Only one of the 3 of those, which I think was actually a foul. Obviously, there was the one where Draymond just got stuffed by the rim. And
foul, though.
Somehow that was a foul.
Yeah, that was dumb, but
I don't know.
I don't know either. But yeah,
I've got my running count still. There's been 3 blown calls total in my mind. All 3 have gone in favor of the Warriors.
not bad.
Which
for me.
I can live with 3. Well, 3.5. I mean, if it ends up being like 6-0 by the end of the game, then that's bad.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're not going to be able to make every call correctly, but it just pains me, NBA refereeing.
Oh, it's so bad, dude. So bad. I know. It's just terrible.
I don't think there's a sport that's worse. And I get some people might want to argue that, baseball, yada, yada, yada. Okay, I guess I can kind of see an argument there, but I don't think it's consistently as bad as NBA is.
Yeah.
I think the problem with baseball is you just have a bunch of 70, 80-year-old guys who can't see very well.
Oh, absolutely. And they don't really know what's going on.
Calling the balls and strikes.
100% no. I agree with you on that.
And NBA, I have to wonder if they're intentionally calling the game the way they are.
And you do have to wonder that.
That's the biggest difference. Is it's the only sport where I'm like, well, are these refs being paid?
Yeah. And just with the history and everything, it's something that, yeah, one of those. But
I would hope not. But the possibilities in the back of my mind, I don't know. There's just consistently very, very questionable calls in a sport where I feel like a lot of the calls are not as subjective as other sports.
Yeah, I 100% agree, Noah. It's a hard one. It's a hard one. But I'm going to go ahead and we're going to take a break from basketball really quick. Talk about some, not really breaking news, but interesting news coming out. Coming out now that Texas A&M wrote a letter to the SEC that wanted Saban fined or suspended for his NIL comments. This obviously coming out after Nick Saban essentially was at some type of a booster event saying Texas A&M, Jackson State paid for their players, and how else would Texas A&M get the number one recruiting class, et cetera, et cetera.
How else in the fuck did Alabama get the number one recruiting class for so many years? What do you think's going on here?
Again, Nick Saban is just mad that this is legal now.
Yeah, I mean, I think Texas A&M should lay off the gas. You already had Jimbo clapping back at Saban after the initial comments, and then Saban retreated back into his shell because Jimbo Fisher, a longtime assistant of Nick Saban, threatened to he was like, "Oh, you want me to show all the skeletons in your closet to everyone?" And then Saban's like, "Whoa, no, you took this the wrong way. I didn't really mean what I said." Which obviously you don't say that unless you're guilty. And obviously Jimbo Fisher and probably a number of other Saban assistants, most of which are in the SEC at this point, could totally expose Nick Saban and all that.
Oh, just everything, dude.
I mean, Nick Saban, Kirby Smart, a lot of these other coaches, they've all been doing the same thing. And now NIL, Jimbo is just taking better advantage of NIL than any other coach has, and Saban's upset about it because he's not number one. Jimbo's number one with the recruiting, and might be a little salty about the fact that A&M beat him last year. And
just a little salty.
It's just stupid. Saban's just butthurt because he doesn't have the clear-cut advantage anymore over everyone else.
Yeah.
And now he's, not going to be favored to win the SEC every single year. There's going to be other contenders that are going to be right up there with them. And Saban's just, he should just retire. I mean, he shouldn't retire. He should win one more national championship and then retire after that, go out on top. Because I'm not saying Alabama's going to be, they're not going to be bad. They're going to be a top 5, top 10 team every single year still, regardless. They're just going to have more competition because money talks.
100%, dude. And, as we're waiting the second half, no, let's get back into basketball. Let's talk about the live lines right now. I mean, 10-point spread. The money line, even then, total 197.5, though. That does seem pretty on brand. It is only a 90-point game. Anything that sticks out to you, though? Anything you like?
It's the NBA, so Celtics plus 10, plus 10.5, whatever it is.
Fair enough. Thinking about putting in this little guy right here.
I
Golden
would.
State 10 to 12.
You said 197.
Yeah, 197 and a half on the total at minus 115 both ways.
I might. I mean, I would kind of just jam the over on that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like a live over. Yeah, I don't think the second half's going to be as low scoring.
Well, then can I interest you in over 54 and a half third quarter?
No.
No? Well, I did take Golden State Warriors plus 125 on the third quarter.
I just don't like betting on like a single fucking quarter.
I don't either typically, but it's a lot of fun, dude.
Well, I mean, I know you like betting on your quarters and halves and like first fives and stuff like that.
Love me.
I like to just take. I like to just take full game bets. I don't really love, because in any sport, like so much can change in just like a quarter or a half or a period.
Yeah, but exactly, and so that's why you take the halves, and so you have a little bit of security. That's why I think the first five in baseball is the only way to bet baseball, because
the baseball's different because you know who the starting pitchers are going to be, and then if you're betting first five, you most of the time don't have to deal with any relief pitchers
unless some guy gets absolutely rocked, and in which
right.
case you're probably losing your bet or really winning your bet.
But like basketball and football and with the quarters and halves and both of those, like they just make me uncomfortable. There's too much variability. Especially basketball, I guess there's less variability, but we've seen how quickly these scores sway in the NBA. And then like football, if you're betting like first quarter, like say a quarterback throws two bad picks, or like you have two picks that just like bounce off of a receiver or a D lineman's hand that end up being interceptions. And like you can quickly get into like a 14-point hole, and the team that you're in a 14-point hole might be way worse than you, and then that team comes back, and then you're fine at the end of the game. That's why I don't like taking just like specific quarters, because there's too much variability.
Way too much variability, but that's also why I love taking the quarters, because it's a roller coaster ride, and I'm all about the ride, brother. All about it.
Yeah. Well, I guess we just we're on different ends of the spectrum on that standpoint.
As we always are, Noah. As we always are. Very different bettors you and I are.
But AJ, before we get back to the second half, I am going to step away, grab another drink or two, use the restroom real quick.
Sounds good, Noah. As I stick around for a second. We're still waiting for this second half to start. This halftime feels like it's a long time. It is the finals. They got to get all their shit in, I guess. But yeah, just kind of looking over everything. And let's talk about the Degenerate same game can't lose parlay. Yeah, I need Steph to hit a three. I need him to hit 6 threes this half, actually. So he's at 0 right now. Love to see that. But hey, a lot can happen, as Noah was saying. Draymond Green on his PAR, he is at a total of 15, so still working his way up, on pace to definitely hit that. Marcus Smart, hope I said that one right for you. He's at 2 turnovers, need one more there. Then I think I had Jordan Poole points too. Let me go ahead and see if I can check that real quick. Because he's at Poole. He's at 3 points, and I think I need a lot more than 3 points. Oh, Lordy. This could be looking a little scary, but I'm not worried yet. I am not worried yet. Still got a while until I'll be worried about anything like that. 2.5 turnovers, 5.5 for Steph. Jordan Poole, 12.5 points, so I need 10 more out of him. Draymond, I need 6. I need 6 something. Give me some assists, give me some rebounds, give me some points. I just need 6 more from you. And we go ahead and hit that. And that would be a nice way to turn that free bet into some cash. but not holding my breath. We will see how Steph can perform. If he can come out of his shell, he's kind of scaring me a little bit. He is not performing nearly as well as I think anyone thought after playing such a great game 4. But hey, maybe he just needed to warm up playing at home. I guess. I don't know. But got to figure it out somehow for Steph as we get ready, as they show, everyone warming up, getting ready to go back into second half of the game. And we wait, waiting for Noah to get back, seeing Steph Curry on the court ready for action. Klay Thompson, he needs to get it rolling. Draymond, 6, dude. Anything. I just need it to add up to 6, dude. Please. And 7, I'm sorry. I need 21.5. 7, dude. You're at 15 total PAR. Give me 7 more PAR. As we have tip in the third quarter, second half of Game 5 of the NBA Finals here. Thank you for joining us on Degenerate Takes as it sends it up, and it looks like we're going to get a foul to start off the quarter. Kind of feels like a gimme call, as in I'm going to gimme back some of those calls I gave you in the last half as we see everyone trickling in to start it off. And the first one is good. 40-51 now. Again, I did take Golden State to go ahead and win the third quarter, so I will keep an eye on that. Now, obviously, 1-0. As we welcome back the man with the numbers, the man, the college basketball guru, sportsbook whisperer, Diamond Daddy, Mr. Noah Engelbretson. Welcome back, bud. That's a nice little breakaway there. Oh, no call. We'll get a call, it looks like. Referee starting to kind of tighten it up here in the beginning of the half, eh?
I want to see this replay. Nice little steal there by Jaylen Brown. Yeah, no, Klay got plenty of body on him.
Yeah, definitely.
He wasn't set. Well, he got his arm too, looked like, so. Pick your poison there.
Got to.
Looks like Brown starting off the third quarter with, if he makes this next one, 4 free throws.
Yeah, shit. Not a bad way to start it off.
Bro, where are these lane violation calls?
No,
I mean, he made it, so it didn't matter, but like, this has been all series, all playoffs. Like, these refs don't call lane violations.
No, they don't call lane violations. They don't call carries. They don't call travel. They don't call.
Like I said, the only fouls they call are fouls that lead to free throws.
Well, yeah, because it leads to more points, and they're missing the whole thing on that. Ooh, no.
Stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Well, that's one call they get right most of the time.
Most of the time. Not all the time. Most of the time.
Not all the time, but, most of the time they're pretty good at looking at the sideline and, like, seeing if somebody steps out of bounds. But
nice 3 there. Banging.
Dude, Tatum needs to shoot the ball more.
I don't know why he's not, dude. He's made most of his shots.
And there was some foul somewhere. Steph looking like he tried to kick somebody. And
they're going to call hold there, maybe?
No, that was on the last possession.
Oh, and they were looking for a call there.
And they're not going to show us what they called here.
No, of course not.
Something off the ball on the Celtics. I wasn't, I only got 2 eyes. Can't see everything at the same time.
No, you really can't.
Wiggins is going to make that. Oh, nope, not going to make that. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. I feel like it's about time that Brown and Tatum start both heating up here.
Yeah, they got
it. Nice kick out. Tatum with the 3. Drains it. 2-point game.
Whew.
But if the Celtics want to win, like, Tatum and Brown need to, like, the Warriors, it's Curry. Obviously, first half, they were pretty much carried by Draymond and Wiggins. Curry didn't have great first half. He didn't have a terrible first half. Obviously, it was double digits scoring, but that was on like what, probably 12 or 13 shots.
Yeah.
But yeah, if the Celtics want to win, like Tatum and Brown need to be playing well, or at least the Celtics have more options because if Tatum or Brown is playing well, and then one or two other people are having good games, then they're fine. Like I said in the pregame before the game started, Warriors, it's pretty much Curry's going to have to. He's going to have to shoot the ball well. If he doesn't shoot the ball well, I don't think they win.
And that's kind of what we're seeing here now.
And he is not. He is not, and they're lucky to be in the lead. They're lucky to be in the lead right now.
They
and
really are.
It's that 9-3 turnover differential in the first half. That's the big difference in my mind, at least.
No, it definitely is, and it shows it, especially considering the Boston Celtics are on a 10-0 run to start the third quarter. I mean, if they keep shooting the ball like this, and as long as they don't turn it over anymore, they could lock it up pretty easily here in the second half.
Yeah, four free throws from Jaylen Brown to start the third quarter, and then 2 threes from Tatum.
Damn.
And I think Jason Tatum deserves more. Like I'm gonna go as far as, and this is probably a hot take, me calling him underrated. Like throwing that word out there for Jason Tatum, underrated, is probably a hot take. I would say most people would say that's a hot take because, a lot of people realize how good he is, but I think he's better than a lot of people give him credit for. Like nobody's saying he doesn't deserve to be like a superstar and like an NBA All-Star, which he is. I mean, dude's only 24 years old. And I think his best basketball is still yet to come.
Whew. We'll see. I mean, definitely he's a young guy, so he's got a lot of room for improvement, a lot of time to perfect his game.
And he's got the years ahead of him. He hasn't had injury problems, which is a big thing. I think career-wise, if he can stay healthy, if he can keep improving, I think if he plays till he's 35, 36 and doesn't have a whole lot of injuries and stuff, he could be not quite at a LeBron level, but pretty close.
Yeah, absolutely. About as close as he can get.
I think by the end of his career, I think he works himself into the top 5, top 10 all-time conversation. Like, Jason Tatum is that good. He is that good at this young of an age at 24 years old.
Oh, definitely. And imagine if he gets on, he gets a little bit more help, because if this is what he can do with this team, I mean, imagine if you get another superstar on the Celtics or something. I think this makes the finals it would be a lot faster then.
Well, and if Boston wins this NBA Finals, if he wins his first Finals at 24, I think he's got at least 2 or 3 or 4 left in his career. If he stays healthy and plays into his mid or upper 30s, I think he could win. I think he could win a good 3-4 Finals in his career.
Who off the ball going to the Celtics there?
Yep.
Steph Curry just looked like he dropped a shoulder into him.
Yeah, Horford taking a off the ball foul there. Yeah, I mean, Steph kind of just plowed him over. It's not a bad call. It's
just dumb.
Steph wasn't even looking at Horford, and Horford didn't even know Steph was there.
No.
They just kind of... It
so
just
good
happened.
Call, just unfortunate.
Yeah, the fact that Steph was the moving force in that collision.
All right, Steph, what do you got? Nope.
And
God,
Clay's gonna brick. Clay's gonna brick another one.
Dude, not looking good.
Told you, Clay only plays well in closeout games.
Yeah, fucking A, apparently.
See, if they win this one, or if they lose this one and win the next one, then Clay's gonna have a tremendous Game 7. Or if they win this one, he's gonna have a tremendous Game 6.
Yeah.
So basically, Boston just needs to not let them win a third game, because once they do that, then it's the Clay show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because, like I've said, he only plays well in closeout games. So just don't give him a closeout game and you're fine.
Oof. Oh, please, for the love of God.
And as we saw in the second quarter, continuing in the third quarter to start it, the Warriors cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Boston only down by 3 now. They're making a nice little comeback here. Under is looking particularly good right now.
AJ, did you fail high school math?
Yep.
That was a 2-point game.
Yep. Yes, Noah. Thank you very much. Hopefully to be more.
And
Now it's a 4-point game, Noah.
Nice little floater there by Clay.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh.
What?
Not a huge breaking news thing, but Montrezl Harrell facing felony drug charge after police say they found 3 pounds of marijuana in his car.
Jesus Christ, Steph, make a 3.
Well, that's the third one he's taken from like. That's the third one he's taken from like 5+ feet beyond the arc, and he's missed all 3. He's bricked all 3 of them.
Steve Kerr, do us a favor and just yank him already.
And Jason Tatum answering with a 3 of his own. The man is hot. What have I been saying all game? Shoot the ball more, Tatum. And I think he might have heard me for this third quarter because he's 3 for 3 from downtown. 9 points in the quarter already. Clay's going to kick it out.
Nothing.
Wiggins probably should have taken that shot there, but gets
foul,
fouled. I mean, Wiggins just had an open 3 there to take. I don't know why he didn't, but...
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Tatum, I'm just going to keep taking that all day long over Otto Porter Jr.
All day long, bro. What are we even talking about?
I don't know why you wouldn't.
Steph driving in, trying to make something happen. His acrobatics, though, not enough. Can't draw the foul.
Slow it down. Slow it down. And
finally
that
a
was
turnover. Was that Marcus Smart? Do I at least hit that part of my goddamn parlay?
No, that was Horford.
Fuck, of course it was.
I don't know why Horford was dribbling it down with the head of steam, not slowing it down. Like
you got
the
time,
Warriors
bro.
had. Well, the Warriors had time on. Oh, that's a bad call.
Yeah.
They called a blocking foul on Smart here. His feet look pretty damn set to me. There was a little movement, so I'm not gonna chalk. I'm not gonna chalk that up on my blown calls count, but I think that should have been called the other way. Like that should have been a charge on Clay.
No, 100%.
In my mind. But there was a little shuffle of the feet there by Smart. I don't think it was
Sorry.
I don't think it was enough to call it a blocking foul. I think it still should have been a charge, but I'm not gonna count that as a majorly blown call.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, but still it didn't look good making both of those. Warriors now have 4 points in this quarter.
And that's a foul. Wiggins. Getting a little handsy there with Tatum. Before he even got across half court.
Bro. Like, what are we doing here? Come on, boys.
Tatum with Wiggins on him. Seems like Tatum's not as keen to shoot. Oh, that's a wide open 3. There we go, Marcus Smart.
Marcus Smart. Making another 3. Fucking asshole.
But it seems to me like Tatum's a little more hesitant to shoot when Wiggins is guarding him rather than anybody else.
Ooh, yeah.
Which is interesting.
Another turnover there.
He's got Wiggins on him again. Passes it out. Horford, 3-point attempt. Good. Money. Boston with their first lead of the game. 58-55.
And obviously, Warriors going to go ahead and call a timeout to try to regroup because this is just freaking ugly, dude, with 6 minutes left to go here.
Yeah, what is it? 18-4 or something like that this quarter?
19-4.
19-4. Oof. And update on college baseball. Oregon State getting eliminated at home by Auburn. Final tally of 4-3. I think the SEC's got 4 teams out of the 8 in the College World Series.
Jeez.
And, could have been 5 if number 1 overall Tennessee didn't lose to Notre Dame.
Yeah. Jesus, that was awesome.
Yeah, disappointment there for Tennessee. Obviously, a huge favorite to win this year. Had a historically good season in the best conference for baseball this season in the SEC.
Yeah.
And, they're one of the ones that got left out of the dance.
Just didn't have it in them. That was the same game where the guy hit the home run and flipped off the right fielder, right?
That was earlier
the game
in the
before.
It wasn't against Notre Dame.
Oh no. Oh, that clip just started making the rounds for some reason. I guess it was because how cocky they were and everything, but
Yep.
Have some fun. It's baseball. Flip off the right fielder if you want to. They're only out there because they have to be.
Only 7 losses on the regular season, losing 3 games in the postseason tournament.
That's
here.
unreal, dude.
Yeah. Just the fact that you go, 55 games or whatever, only losing 7, and then lose like 3 out of 10 or 11 or whatever it was. But then again, you get to the tournament, you're playing the best teams in the country. Bound to lose a couple more.
Yeah. Kind of like, another team that we know that had a historically great season and got to the playoffs and choked it away. R.I.P. Arizona Sports. We have a moment of silence for them, Noah, honestly, because honest to God, I don't know what the curse is on us, but when we get to the playoffs, we can't do shit. Have never done shit.
Oh, just wait for like 2024, 2025. I mean, we had a first year head coach in basketball, got a number 1 seed in March Madness.
Oh, you're talking about our Arizona.
Yeah,
you're talking about the Wildcats.
Arizona. Yeah, is that not what you were referencing?
Oh, I was talking about Arizona, like professional sports.
Oh no,
I was referring. Oh no, I was referring to the Suns and the Cardinals going to the playoffs and not doing jack shit. The Wildcats have all the respect in the world. First year head coach and making a run in March Madness like that. I mean, that's amazing, and we're going to only get better from there. I'm with you on that, Noah. I'm talking about professional sports.
I'm not even finished there. First year head coach in basketball, get a number 1 seed. Number 2 overall seed in the country. Unfortunately, losing in the Sweet 16. But first year head coach for softball, making it to the Women's College World Series. First year. First year head coach for our baseball team. Didn't make it out of the regional, unfortunately, but still had a really good season. So I'm just saying, wait till like 2024, 2025. We're going to be like raking in like 3 national championships a year.
Yeah, I would love to see that as. Okay, also, what's with this angle?
I don't know. I hate it, but
it's nice awful.
Nice little floater there by Steph.
Thanks. It wasn't a 3 though. God, dude, Steph is killing me tonight.
Boston started 0 for 12 from 3. They're 8 for 8 since. Make it 9 for 9.
Oh, they posted the stat too early.
Nice rebound by Robert Williams there. Kicking it out. Smart's going to try again. He's going to get that one. 9 out of the last 10 from 3. Marcus Smart.
Getting it done.
I got to say that's the perfect name for somebody to be playing in. Oh, God. What the hell was that?
That was 2 points.
Right. Yeah. That's about the best I could describe it as.
Yep.
I don't think that was even an attempted shot. I think that was an attempted rebound that got poked up and fell in the basket.
So that was. Anyway, I'll take points any way I can get it. 5 minutes left here. It's 24-10 in the third. 24-12 in the third.
Oh. Nice
play with a good poke.
there. but he's hobbling. He got up there and broke that pass up real nice, but looks like he came down on an ankle wrong.
Yeah.
Hopefully nothing serious. Don't want to see anybody leaving with... Oh, God, yeah. He rolled that ankle. Doesn't look terrible.
But doesn't look unterrible.
And Steph pulling up from deep again, missing the...
Son of a bitch! Can't hit shit!
Do you think Steph knows that he doesn't get extra points for shooting from, like, extra deep?
I disagree with that call.
Yeah, I want to see the replay here.
That didn't look good. Oh, no, he definitely pulled him.
I think Gary Payton had Grant Williams' hand pinched between his arm and his side there, and Grant just tried to like get away, and then Payton fell down, and that was a weak call in my opinion.
Just as weak as that freaking shot.
But yeah, like I said, AJ, do you think Steph knows that you don't get extra bonus points for shooting from extra deep?
I think
because this game I can't tell.
I think sometimes... Oh, son of a bitch, it went the wrong way. There we go. I think... Oh, nope, no, it's too close. I hate this stupid thing. I think he forgets that he doesn't play for the Globetrotters sometimes. If you want my honest opinion.
Because he's now taken 4 shots from at least 3+, if not 4+ feet beyond the arc.
Yeah, not good.
And he's missed all 4 of them. Got blocked on that one. That one wasn't quite as deep, but... Now, I get it. He's the greatest shooter we've ever seen.
Ruined the game.
And I'm not... I'm not... No, he didn't ruin the game. That's a debate for another time, but... I'm not going to argue with the fact that Steph Curry is the greatest shooter that has ever played the game.
Yes, I will not argue that either. Like, you will also not argue that Tom Brady is one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play the game.
One of. No, I won't argue that he's one of. I will argue that he is the greatest. But, my point with this is...
with an ugly 3, but makes it, finally. Jeez.
Yeah, about time he made a shot.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't get why Steph's, like, there's no need to take... Like, it's not like he's even set either. Like, some of these, he's just straight off the dribble from, like, 8 feet behind the arc. Like, what are you doing? Like, clearly your percentage is going to go down when you're that far back. Like, he had the one in the first quarter with, like, 2 minutes left where I thought it was a buzzer beater because I don't have any sound on it. I wasn't looking at the clock, and there were 2 whole minutes left, and he took a shot from the logo off the dribble.
Oh, yeah.
Like, why? What? Even for Steph, that's got to be like a 15-20% make at best.
At best. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know about stuff sometimes.
I mean, he's tremendous. I'm not gonna sit here and badmouth Steph, but it's, you know, he's taking like one or two a game.
Questionable.
1 or 2 a game I can understand, but he's already got 4, and we're not even done with the third quarter where he's taken way too deep of a 3 and missed him. He's bricked them all.
All of them. Hasn't made 1 3, in case you were wondering. And the only reason I know that is because I'm over 5.5 threes.
What's he at attempt-wise?
Freaking 6.
We gotta pump those numbers up. I think I took Steph over 8.5 3-point attempts, and I want to say it was like over like 16.5 or 15.5 shot attempts in general.
No, in case you were wondering, my portfolio is nice enough to remind me that Ethereum is down 7% in the last 3 hours. So it's going overall really well for my money tonight.
Oh, Robert Williams
Jesus Christ.
He just slapped his dick on the table and said, Yep,
I'm here.
I'm doing this."
Welcome to the show, boys. Amazing the Warriors are only down by 3. If the Celtics did not play that bad of a first half, this would be such a different game.
Yeah, if this game wasn't like 20-4 or 20-6 to start, like Celtics could be up 20 in this game.
Honestly. I mean, as of right now in the third quarter, they are up 31-16, dude.
I told you they were going to bounce back.
And they are. No shot, but it's on the floor.
The reason I had so much confidence in that, too, is because I didn't like what I saw out of the Warriors in the first half.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, the Warriors looked bad. The Celtics just looked worse. And the Celtics clearly have changed what they're doing. Also, I love the Celtics. I love what Ime Udoka's doing with the halftime adjustments with the Celtics this entire season and the playoffs. Huge shout out to Brad Stevens, who was their coach and then moved up to the front office to the GM spot, hired Ime Udoka, who has done an absolutely tremendous job. I think Monty Williams won Coach of the Year, right?
Yeah.
And I'm really glad. I thought Monty deserved it. Monty deserved it last year.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not saying he didn't deserve it this year, but Ime Udoka did such a tremendous job flipping the Celtics team around halfway through the season that I think he might have deserved it a little more this year. But Monty should have won it last year. He didn't win it last year, so I'm glad he won it this year. Either way, tremendous hire. I think Brad Stevens is going to be. He's going to be tremendous in the front office. The Celtics are going to be a powerhouse. The Celtics are going to be a powerhouse for another decade and a half, which is going to piss people off because they're always good.
It's the fucking Massholes, dude. All the Massholes are good.
It's the same thing with like the Lakers. Like people are just tired of seeing the same team on top every time. I get it. I get tired too, but Celtics are going to, I want to see them win one and then I'm going to root against them after that. Is essentially where I'm sitting. I'd like to see him win this one, especially because it's over the Warriors. And then after that, I'll probably be cheering against their asses.
I don't blame you. But no. God, this is rough.
Hey, Draymond's back in.
Hey, Draymond. Welcome back, bud.
He got an assist there for you.
Who cares? Steph can't make a goddamn 3 unless he all of a sudden decides to score 20 points in the fourth quarter, which if he's shooting this way, he ain't going to do jack shit.
Oh, Jaylen Brown. Beautiful move there.
That might have been game right there.
In the land one. It's a 1-point game.
No, but that might be game right there. That might be the dagger that Boston needed.
I think that foul call was a little weak. I was on Draymond. It's what, number 3 on him? Yep. I feel like he hasn't really been in most of the third quarter. I think he started on the bench.
Such a high effing thing. Yeah, he's at 3 right now. 8 points. 5 assists. 7 rebounds. So we're at 20. Need 2 more.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I think he'll be okay.
Steph's at 0 threes.
I think you'll be okay on that. Oh, you took that in a parlay, not individual?
Of course, no. I'm a fucking degenerate. I said it was the degenerate can't lose same game parlay.
Oh, well, then it doesn't really fucking matter.
No. Doesn't matter.
I was going to say, I'm sure he'll hit that. Like,
Jordan Poole's about to go over on points, too, if he makes one more shot.
Well, you never know.
Marcus Smart went over on turnovers.
Marcus Smart.
I just need Warriors win and Steph to make 6 threes.
You just need. Oh, Jordan Poole hitting a little buzzer beater there.
There we go, Jordan going over on points. Thank you very much.
So you just need Steph to hit 6 threes in the fourth quarter,
and then the Warriors to win.
Yeah, I don't love that for you.
Neither do I, dude. Not at all. Poole, beautiful. Hey, Steph, that's what you're trying to do, but Poole can do it better.
Yeah, Steph's about 0 for 4, 0 for 5 from that range. This old bank there. Well, I suppose I'll take this time to run through the MLB scores real quick.
Please do. How's my parlay doing? Am I still cooked on that? And is my money just in general tonight effed?
Braves are up 8-5 against the Nationals. I had the over in that game. That's already hit. End of the 6th inning.
Nice.
Astros up 3-2, top of the 8th on the Rangers. Padres Cubs tied 1-1, bottom of the 5th. Diamondbacks are up 2-1 on the Reds, bottom of the 4th. Royals Giants tied 2-2, end of the 4th. Phillies won 3-2, as I stated earlier. You were gone when I talked about that, AJ. Phillies won 3-2 over the Marlins. Blue Jays winning 11-1 over the Orioles. White Sox 9-5 over the Tigers. Cardinals 7-5 over the Pirates. And the Twins are up 2-0 at the end of 2 against the Seattle Mariners. Byron Buxton hitting his 18th home run of the season.
Whew.
And in my mind, what's even cooler than the Byron Buxton 18th home run, moving him from, I think, tied 3rd or 4th into like 2nd. Luis Arraez, 2 for 2 through 2 innings already, which brings his batting average up to 366 on the season.
Jeez, that's beautiful.
His on-base percentage is getting damn close to 500, which is, I know it's early. You know, I know we're only a third of the way through the season. But the fact that a third of the way through the season, Arraez is hitting 366 and has a like 480 on-base percentage.
I mean, he's a stud.
Hey, he's a guy that I've loved for a long time. He's been on the Twins for a number of years. He's always been unappreciated. I think my favorite stat about him, though, is not the batting average, the on-base percentage. It's the fact that he strikes out about once per every 20 at-bats.
True.
He strikes out on average one time per every 5 games.
I get it. Now, Noah, I got to ask you a question. I got to go back to basketball really quick. Because you are the sportsbook whisperer, and so I need to ask you, why is the sportsbook fucking me with these numbers right now? Oh, 2.5. It was at 3.5 literally before I changed it, but still, bro, just no good numbers anywhere to look. Like, what are we doing here? You know, you got Warriors minus 3.5, back at 3.5 at minus 105, minus 180 on the money line, 203.5 at the total.
Well, you know the scoring's going to ramp up here in the 4th quarter.
It's got to, right?
Yeah, so I would say the over, and then also Boston plus 3.5. Like, might as well take that. Like, I know you don't fully agree with that, but hey, it's going to hit.
Why won't it let me live parlay it? 2.5 and 202.5 now.
Hey, D-backs just took a 3-1 lead.
Let's go, D-backs. However, it doesn't matter because the team you're playing is even worse than you somehow.
Well, hey, if everything holds up the way it's going right now, I'm looking at a potential 7-1 day.
Holy
MLB.
shit, Noah! And wait, don't you give those picks out for free?
I do give those picks out for free. I mean,
where can the Degens find those picks, bro?
At Angle Money Train, or just follow Degenerate Takes. We retweet those picks almost every day when we remember. Obviously, some of these games are still in the 3rd, 4th, 5th innings, so got to hold up. But as everything's going right now, I'm looking at if everything holds steady, I'm at a 7-1 day MLB.
And if you're a degenerate who's better at social media than we are, please shoot us a DM at Degen Takes on Twitter, and we'd love to hire you for a couple football cards, maybe some peanuts and a 6-pack too. I'll buy some pizza.
I'll send you a 1990-91 Michael Jordan Fleer card.
Oh shit, Noah!
In great condition.
There we go. Well, if you want to be our social media guy, we got pizza, beer, and a Michael Jordan Flair card. As we get back to action, we totally skipped the first minute of that quarter. 77-74 now.
And Wiggins just missed the rim completely.
Yeah, not looking good there.
He had a great first half, and I don't think he's done anything since halftime.
Not jack shit, bro, but that seems to be the way of the Warriors. Do really good in the first half. Hold on for dear life in the second half and somehow still be up by 3 going into the fourth after letting the Celtics put up 30 points on you in the third.
Oh.
God.
Oh. They call a foul on that?
Yeah, dude. I'm not stoked on that. That was a bad call.
Where? I mean, Poole just fucking botched a layup.
Yeah.
That's what I saw Poole just completely miss a layup. I didn't see
100%.
anything. Where's the foul?
I can't tell you.
Like, I saw the little arm swipe, but it didn't seem like it moved his arm at all. Like, it seemed like he barely caught it.
Yeah, I have no idea what that was about. I'll take the points, I guess. Warriors up by 5 off of a questionable call there. And by questionable, I mean a phantom call.
And that's not a call.
Yeah, what the hell?
There was way more contact on that Marcus Smart layup attempt than there was on the Poole one.
Bro, I don't get it. I don't get it. Why? I don't get these refs, bro. I really don't.
Well, they're being paid by the bigwigs in Vegas.
So what was the spread? So the spread before the game was 4, right?
And yeah, 3.5 by tip-off.
Oh, let me do some research real quick because I want to know where the money was at.
Clay Brick's another 3. Surprise, surprise. Tatum needs to shoot. Just drive, shoot. And they call him for a travel.
Wow. So, no, I do want to show you this real quick while we're in replay. Where's the steps?
Picks it up.
1,
2,
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, 4,
yeah, that was a travel, but you don't call that the rest of the year. I mean, now you're going to call it, bro? What the hell?
I was going to say, yeah, 4 steps, that's a travel, but not an NBA travel.
No, that was not an NBA travel. That's a college travel at best. 3 is
then
good
that
for
does-
Clay, but that's not a call. What are we doing, bro?
The refs might want somebody to win.
Well, funny you mention that, Noah, because doing just a little bit of research, shout out Action Network, 56% of the money was on the Celtics going into this game with only 44% of the bets. And so, assuming most of those bets were money line bets.
Yeah, Clay just shoved Marcus Smart.
Yeah.
Like, full extension of the arm there. And nothing, and then he drains a wide open 3 because Marcus Smart's laying on the ground.
But you got this much money just floating around. Like, what are we even talking about?
Yeah, I gotta step away for a brief second. I gotta let my dog outside. He's
Doggy?
yeah.
What's your dog's name again?
Hunter.
Hunter? All right, shout out Hunter.
Yeah, he's gotta
You
go
do
out
that,
though.
Noah.
So
And we're here, Degens. Again, I'm not saying anything about the refs being paid and not being paid, but with some of the calls recently, with 56% of the money on the the Celtics money line, Vegas would have a lot to lose. Just saying. I mean, they were plus money all day. They can't afford to be losing that. And how corrupt the NBA refs are wouldn't shock me. Wouldn't shock me one bit, but I love my conspiracies. I really do. Let's take a look at some bets, though, because honest to God, I need to get some action because this isn't good right now. 2.5, if they're going to give me 2.5, well, wait. Or we fuck around. Warriors 1-3 and then 4-6 because I think this game's going to stay close. Plus money, I mean, that's pretty solid. Yeah, I'm going to take that. Sprinkle some action. I'm going to take the degenerate bet here. Sprinkle some action on Golden State 1-3 points. And then, of course, Golden State 4-6 points win margin. Because I like the spread, but I think it's going to end up somewhere in there, and it's plus money. I'm looking at plus 550 for the 1-3, plus 420 for the 4-6. Honest to God, I mean, that's probably the one that's going to hit, but we'll see what happens. Placing those bets now. Up. Just dropped. Looking at plus 500 now. Oh, those sons of bitches. Wow. Oh, no, they locked me in at 550 and 420. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I was about to have an issue if they were locking me in at 500 because that would have been ridiculous. I didn't want it at 500. I wanted it at 550. I didn't want it at 410. I wanted it at 400. You got to be careful for the books doing that, okay? You do, because sometimes, you get a ticket that's printed, you get a bet that's placed, and the line moves, and it just takes the new number. And you hope the sportsbook catches it. You do. You do. But, hey, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I still need Steph to get 6 threes this quarter. He's at none. Still, in case you guys were wondering. Everything else is looking good. I mean, I will gladly show you guys. You got Draymond over here with, I mean, he's still at 20, but he'll figure it out. Where's my boy Poole? 11 points still. I thought he made more. Never mind. I still need that. And then Marcus Smart with the 3 turnovers. That's the only thing that's hit. Need a lot more to go right still. But we'll see as we're back in fourth quarter action. Ball movement here. All the way around. Looks like we're going to get a foul on the floor. No shot taken. Oh, surprise, surprise. It was on Draymond Green. Of course it was. Come on, who else would it be on? Warriors somehow still winning this game. I really don't know how. Just playing like absolute dog shit that last quarter. Spread, what is going on? Am I missing something? Like, I get the score. I do. But live spread now, 7.5. I get it. I'm not going to take it. I don't like it, but I get it. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah. All right. As the man with the numbers, Sportsbook Whisperer, Diamond Daddy Noah Engelbretson joins us back here on the show. Noah, welcome back. As we get another weird foul on Marcus Smart to turn the ball over again to the Warriors.
I guess.
Apparently, that's what goes on here. He grabs his arm there, a little push. Oh my God.
Hey, do you have an IQ of 45? Do you have 20/60 vision? Well, you qualify to be an NBA referee.
Oh my God, that was rough, bro. Oh, by the way, while you were away, I took Golden State Warriors win margin 1-3 at plus 550 and 4-6 at plus 420.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. By my count, we're at 5-0 with bad calls.
Yep.
They've all gone the same way.
But it doesn't matter, as the Warriors still can't make a freaking layup to save their life.
Yeah, I mean, the refs have done everything they can to help the Warriors win this game, but...
Yeah, they have. Looking for something, looking for anything. Warriors up by 9 now. I took a math class while you were gone, Noah.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Foul?
And that's apparently not a foul.
That's not a foul?
I think should
I
have
mean,
been
I'm
number
the
4 on
Warriors
Draymond.
better and everything, but still, Jesus Christ. No foul there?
No, we got one.
Okay. About to say, what the actual hell, dude?
Draymond bitching at the ref per usual.
Well,
Team
duh.
up, team up. I'm surprised he doesn't get teed up. I know he gets teed up more than like any other player, but I'm surprised it's not more because he's like the entire game, every single game, he's always in the ref's face, like bitching at him.
Oh,
Like if I were a ref, I'd just be like, "Fuck you, Draymond," and
Draymond,
just like
shut up and sit down.
I think he had a point there. I don't think that was a foul.
No, not by
If I'm
any
being
means,
honest.
but
I didn't see a whole lot of contact there.
it looks like we'll get a
Wouldn't have-
timeout.
And honestly, the Celtics probably didn't even wouldn't have cared if it wasn't foul because Robert Williams would have got the rebound and the putback anyways.
Oh, yeah.
But
Absolutely. Oh, no, you know what? While we're in a little timeout here, I do want to announce tomorrow our PR manager, Matthias, and I will be doing a podcast. I
hell
don't
yeah.
know what it's going to be about. Matt just texted me and said, hey, let's do a podcast. And I said, okay. And that was about the extent of the conversation. But tune in to Degenerate Takes tomorrow to see what exactly that is.
Well, it'll be under Degen Enterprises or whatever. Different podcast, not Degen Takes, not Degen Bets. It'll be Degen something. We haven't fully solidified a name yet.
I have no
we'll
idea.
Get there. I'm sure you guys will come up with a name during the podcast.
I hope so.
But yeah, if you guys are looking for anything a lot less sports related, I'm sure sports might come up a little bit, but it'll be a lot less sports related. If you're looking for that, Matt and AJ are starting their own branch podcast here. We'll see what it's called.
Yeah.
We don't know yet. We
No,
don't know
we
yet. The name will come to us. I might guest appear on that every now and then. We'll see.
Fuck yeah. But Matthias, our PR manager, he will be in tomorrow. Him and I will be doing some other content recording because we're up to something. And I'm just saying, the man in the bar stool out in East may not like it. And if he doesn't like it, he can go fuck himself because the West Coast is ours. All right, bro? You got the East. Let us take the West. All right? Simple as that. You stay over there in your hoity-toity bullshit trying to pretend like you know stocks and crypto. And we'll stay over here eating our tacos, hitting some waves, and just having a good time. All right, bro? So stay over there and let us do our thing. Anyway.
But yeah, if you're looking for a podcast with zero direction, just two degens talking about life, talking about whatever, definitely tune into that. I'm sure it'll be great. I can't wait to hear the first episode of that. And like I said, I hope to be a guest on multiple episodes.
Oh, Noah, we'll bring you on and everything. This was more me announcing it to the world and you because I literally got this text like 45 minutes before we went on air today and was like, oh shit, I should probably talk about it on this show. But you know, Matt, he was like, by the way, in town tomorrow. Let's do something. Okay, Matt. So
yes,
he is our PR guy, so we gotta live by his schedule a little bit.
He's a nomad of life.
He is. I think I need to make him get a Twitter though. Like that's my goal. I think tomorrow's podcast will be about getting Matt a Twitter.
Seeing how long it takes Matt to set up a Twitter.
Okay, I'll set the total at 15:45.
You're not allowed to help him that much. You have to just like let him set up a Twitter on his own.
Well, hey, he'll be sitting in here in the Degen cave tomorrow with me, and we'll see how long it takes Matt to set up a Twitter.
All right, dude. I can't wait. I might have to. I might have to take a little break, from my work duties and
Yeah.
everything else during the day to tune into that a little bit.
Oh,
and
we may need to bring you on for
see what
that
goes
one,
on.
dude. But
I
as
don't
we're
know that
gonna,
don't know that I'll be able to tomorrow, but at some point.
we'll figure it out. As a nice little, a nice move there, giving the Warriors some life. Still trying to see Steph hit some fucking threes, but it's fine.
Yeah, he's
No,
got-
it's just my same game parlay.
Yeah, he's got 0 of them.
0 for 6. 0 for 6, dude. It's unbelievable.
Okay.
As I spill my drink all over myself,
Oh.
Noah.
Why? Okay.
Okay.
No. Okay. Good defense by Boston getting back there. Marcus Smart getting back on Steph Curry.
Can't even make a little fadeaway. God, you suck, dude.
Well, this under is looking juicy.
Under is looking super nice. What's the live under? That's my question. 194
Probably
and a half?
I was going to guess 190, so a little higher than what I would have guessed, but we'll see.
We'll see.
Turnovers 18-7. I don't know how the Warriors. I don't know how the Warriors run up like 30 at this point.
Seriously, dude. Well, it's because they can't make a shot to save their life. Steph is over
True.
on this quarter, I believe, this half probably, considering he's made freaking 6 points this game, all twos. And we're going to get no call there. Finally they'll get
And
a
one.
call. And one? They're going to count it?
It
It didn't look like it went in.
I think they called it on the floor.
Shit. Another bad break for them boys in Boston.
I think they called it on the initial shot.
Oh, okay.
It was just a late whistle there.
Very late whistle.
That makes sense because there was a foul on the initial shot.
Yeah.
Tatum trying to work on Wiggins. Wiggins has been doing a pretty good job on Tatum.
Dude, honestly, shout out to Wiggins for being able to keep up with him because Wiggins has been taking it to him all game.
Yeah, like I've
that,
said,
you know what I meant.
when Tatum's been Wiggins, dude, Andrew Wiggins is
taking it
going
now.
off. He is going this game.
You know, I was looking at the same game parlay, and I was like, I can't take Andrew Wiggins over on points. That's irresponsible gambling. Apparently, that would have been the only smart pick I had this effing game. Oh,
Yeah, he's doing a lot this game. So
bro, he's really... Oh, did you catch it?
no, I missed that one.
Dude.
Got a bunch of fucking mosquitoes flying around my house.
Mosquitoes?
Yeah, killed 2 of them. We got 1 more, at least. They're annoying the shit out of me.
Dude, mosquitoes are almost as annoying as these NBA refs.
Yeah, not quite. Oh, Jaylen Brown missing the front end of a 1-and-1.
Can't do that, especially in this tight of a game. Celtics down by 10, 5:21 left to go here in the fourth. And Steph Curry continuing to disappoint me like he's the son I've never had. Unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. Of course. I have been so good as a gambler, Noah. I have not touched Steph Curry all finals because I didn't trust him. I didn't believe in him. I finally get a little belief, and this is the performance he puts on for me, bro. It's unfreaking believable.
There we go. Nice little putback by Robert Williams.
Very
But
nice.
no, we got another foul before the putback.
Shit, on the ground again? No, it looks like Tatum's going to the line. We're getting 2. Oh, we're in bonus.
No, they called the foul on the initial shot again,
Oh, again.
rather
And
than
then just so the refs are just going to let the Celtics get beat up after the call. Ooh,
And
another front end miss.
Celtics are shooting terribly from the free throw line.
What are they from
That the turnovers and the uneven calls are absolutely killing them. Like
Celtics are 14 and 23 from the line, while the Warriors are shooting 13 for 15.
Yep, Tatum missing both of them.
Make that 14 for 24.
No, 23. You
Oh,
were
my bad. I was right. I'm just ahead. Fucking
ahead.
ESPN still
Yeah.
doing that thing. But, oh, Steph, congratulations. You can make a floating 2, bro. God.
I love how he held his arms out like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. Like, yeah, you're not being carried by fucking Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah,
this
like
game.
you only have 14 points, bro. Put your hands up when you do something worthwhile. I better see six threes in the next 4 minutes from him for putting his hands up like that. Ooh, as we get a little scruffle, Draymond Green getting in there, the thug of the group. Let's see what he's got. Come on, throw a right. Throw a good right.
I mean, if I'm the Celtics, I'd start pushing him around, poking him a little bit, doing that type of shit. Get him to take a flagrant because Draymond will take a flagrant.
Dude.
Like I would. Tatum's not even doing anything. Draymond's trying to talk to him. Tatum's walking over to his own huddle. Draymond gets in the middle of things, running his fucking mouth at the refs at the Celtics. Who knows?
Jesus Christ. I really wish more sports would adopt the hockey mentality of just letting guys go at it for a quick little bit, and then the refs get in there, they throw them in timeout, and then we call it good, you know?
But yeah, like I said, if I'm the Celtics, if I'm a Celtics player, every time I get close to Draymond, give him a little poke in the belly, little something here and there. Just say like quick, like 1 or 2 or 3 word things to him out of earshot of the refs. Get him fucking hot because he's gonna pick up like a flagrant 2 at some point, or a flagrant 1 at least.
Well, absolutely. Absolutely. No, can I interest you in something?
What?
Celtics live money line plus 2,000. Oh, locked up now.
I don't hate it.
I know you don't. I offer. That's why I wanted to. I mean, I almost took a flyer on it just in case.
I mean, I'm not going to take it, but I don't hate it.
Fair enough. As we have 4 minutes, 40 seconds left to go here.
A lot of time.
Also, I don't like that Steph Curry is wearing purple shoes. We did see what happened to the last star player that wore purple shoes in the finals. Of course, referring to Devin Booker and those ugly-ass shoes he wore last season.
God, man, as much as the Warriors can't make a shot, the Celtics can't make one either.
No, Celtics, after that very fiery third quarter, not being able to pull anything down, which is really hurting my win margin bet.
And
you still can't make it, and you can't get the foul, Steph. What are you doing?
I'm shocked. I thought they were going to give him 3 free throws there.
Bro, I for sure thought he was going to the line. Oh, my God. Bounce pass, terrible. There's the foul. Fine. Whatever. Jesus Christ, dude. Listen, I have made some really bad same-game parlays in my life as a bettor, Noah. You have seen most of them when it comes to the NFL schedule, especially. And you have texted me saying, AJ, what drug are you on? Because I want a part of that because it's such a bad bet. And I get it, bro. I take some outrageous shit. But how dare I take the best shooter ever to live to make 6 threes and he can't even make he can't make jack. He can't make jack. Unbelievable, bro.
It's the Wiggins game.
It's the Wiggins game, apparently. And, of course, he's the one player I didn't take over on points, dude, of course.
Tatum putting up 3, draining it. That's what we need. Get that momentum back in the right swing.
Jeez.
It's going to be funny as fuck, though, if Wiggins keeps going off, goes for close to 30 in this game. If he goes off in a game 6, and then if it goes to a game 7, goes off in a game 7, and then Steph still doesn't win a finals MVP because Wiggins carries his ass.
Well, let's not even talk about that.
I will laugh my ass off if that happens because it'll be funny as hell.
I want to personally shout out every single sports show today that had the balls to talk about giving Steph the
Draymond's going to get attacked.
Tee him up.
Oh,
he's pissed.
No.
He's pissed.
Steve Kerr told him to walk the fuck away.
Oh, he took the timeout. They're going to take a timeout, cool down. Don't need a tech right now.
Steve Kerr just looked at him, called the timeout, and said, walk the fuck away.
Jesus. But as we go into commercial break here, I want to say, shout out to every sports show today that had the balls to talk about giving Steph Curry the MVP, win or lose. Because what is he doing now that even remotely reflects a finals MVP? Absolutely nothing.
I mean, he's the first 4 games of the series he's played great. Yeah, but this game, there's been one player that 2 players, I will say, that haven't looked like shit this game, and that's been Jason Tatum and Andrew Wiggins.
True. I'll give you that.
Nobody else has played a good game, in my mind.
Oh, give Clay some credit. He's got 18 points.
Yeah, he's bricked a shit ton of shots, though.
I mean, yeah, no, he's 6 for 13 and 4 from 10 from the 3, but...
Yeah,
plus
if you're taking
minus 10, he's plus 10 right now.
If you're taking 10 3-pointers, I would hope you can make 3 or 4 of them.
Well,
if you're in the fucking NBA
Steph's
as a guy who's supposed to be
make any.
Yeah, I haven't seen that much out of Clay. I mean, yeah, he's made a couple shots, but that's about it. The only 2 players that I've seen that have been playing well this game are Wiggins and Jason Tatum.
Yeah. Disappointing all around. Just disappointing all around. But hey, the Warriors are somehow going to fuck around and win this game, even though they've played absolutely terrible.
Draymond becomes the first player to foul out 3 times in a single finals since 2000.
Oh man, that's awesome.
That foul shouldn't have been on Draymond. It should have been on Steph.
Yes, it should have been on Steph, and I think that's why Draymond was pissy. But
well, because Steph hacked Marcus Smart in the arm underneath before he even went up for the shot, and then Draymond didn't make any contact trying to block the shot. So I mean, there should have been a foul, but it should have been on Steph underneath before the shot rather than Draymond during, in my mind.
Hey,
on that
shout out to Draymond, though, for hitting his over on PAR before he got ejected. However, I need Steph to make about 6 threes in the next 2 minutes and 51 seconds, so that shit's not happening.
Hey, there's always overtime.
Please give me
No,
but then I would have to count on Steph actually making shots, and as we can see from this game, he can't.
Well, and the Warriors are up 13 with 2.5, so
yeah. So I would need the.
They're probably going to win this.
Win this, take it back to Boston. Boston is going to take Game 6, then take it back to the Bay.
I hope Scott Foster's reffing that one.
Honest to God, the only reason I took the Warriors tonight was because I didn't see Scott Foster on the officiating sheet.
Well, if Scott Foster's officiating Game 6, we already know that Boston's winning that because they're pushing it to 7 for more TV money and shit like that, and more ticket money. So,
however, it does hurt the NBA that nobody's watching. No, yeah. I saw a stat the other day. Literally, the lowest viewed NFL game in the last 5 years is still...
I sent you that.
Oh, that was you who sent me that.
Oh, well, I didn't know it was in the last 5 years. I sent you that the lowest viewed NFL game from the last NFL season got more viewers than the most viewed playoff game of the entire NBA playoffs so far.
Oh yeah, so I went a little bit deeper, and
was it 5 years?
So in the last 5 years, the lowest rated NFL game has had more viewers than an NBA final game. This NBA Finals. That's what the stat was.
Yeah, which is just crazy that more people would watch the fucking Panthers and the Lions play than they would the NBA Finals. Because, well, as we've seen in this game, it holds par. Everything, you know, that the refs are shit. The product is shit. Like, the NBA is just shit.
And you know, and we cover it because we are degenerate gamblers. We love sports. Steph making his first 3. Oh my God, lose your.
That was Clay.
Oh, that was Clay.
That was Clay.
Go. But regardless, my point being, you know, we are degenerate gamblers. We will cover the NBA and everything. But, bro, I would rather call a baseball game than this has been rough tonight, dude. Just with the officiating, the calls, just everything. Like, it's just not good. And if the officials are going to play that much of a factor in a game, I almost don't want to bet on it even.
Yeah. Well, hey, Wiggins for Finals MVP.
Yeah, honestly. What's that number at?
I don't know, but he's got 26 points, 13 boards, 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 block today. So,
Ooh.
absolute game of his career tonight.
Yeah, just playing out of his mind. And honestly, probably the only reason the Warriors are still in this game.
Steph with 16 points and 15 missed shots.
I'm sad. I'm sad. When I do my finals recap tomorrow morning, no, I think I'm going to wear all black. RIP my same game can't lose parlay. Terrible.
Well, as we're at commercial break, let's do a little MLB update.
Please do.
Braves
Let's talk about another parlay of mine that lost.
Braves up 9-5, bottom of the 8th. Padres Cubs tied 1-1, top of the 8th. Padres with runners on the corners, 0 outs. Reds are up 5-4 on the Diamondbacks. Royals and Giants. Giants are up 3-2 in the 6th inning in that one. Rangers ended up beating the Astros 5-3. Cardinals beat the Pirates 7-5. And Twins are up 2-1 in the 4th inning on the Mariners.
God, I can't. I literally. So you want to know what's funny, Noah? I cannot hit a bet in one of the big 4 sports right now, but I went 5 for 4 in lacrosse this weekend.
5 for 4.
I mean, 5 for 9.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I
5
can't.
and 4.
Yeah, 5 for 9, and made some good money. Again, if you're not watching our lacrosse content or my lacrosse content, you're missing out. My power rankings have been right every single week. My bets have been hitting over 50%, which, I mean, can anyone else say they're hitting over 50% in lacrosse? I don't think so, because I believe I'm the only one that's fucking betting on it. But
I'm 0 for 0 on lacrosse.
hey, Noah batting 100 so far. Atta boy. But yeah,
Also 0.
We await essentially the final for this game, 1:10.
Yeah, we got the scrubs in, so. This was another shit game. This was a terrible game.
Terrible. Just god awful. How is it that the NBA, in what's supposed to be the most exciting action of all year, just continues to put out probably the worst games all season?
It's a terrible product. It's not like I haven't been saying this for the longest time. Like, the NBA is a terrible product. I don't understand why. I don't understand why people get invested in it, why they care about it, because it sucks. It's not good. Nobody cares.
No.
And I don't know if you remember a couple of weeks ago, AJ, I said I would rather watch an NHL regular season game than an NBA playoff game.
Absolutely. Noah, I would rather watch, at this point, Noah, I would rather watch a soccer match, a World Cup qualifier, than the NBA Finals. I did watch a World Cup qualifier today, and it was a hell of a lot more exciting than this game was.
I wouldn't go that far, but I remember, because when I said that was when the NHL was still finishing their season.
That's right.
They had some regular season games left, and I'm like, yeah, I'm watching hockey instead of the first round of the NBA playoffs because I don't care. Because the NBA is a shit product, and I don't care about it because, like, the refs were garbage in this game. They were definitely one-sided with their calls.
They have been all series, depending on which way it goes.
I counted 5-0 with botched calls. Yeah. All of them went the Warriors' ways.
Yeah.
Granted, we're at a 13-point deficit now. I don't know if that would have made the difference in the game. It would have definitely made it a close game, rather than a blowout. But yeah, no, the NBA is a shit product. It's just, which is funny because everybody talks about how, like, commissioner-wise, everything else, like, oh, the NBA is so much better run, like, there's less issues, yada, yada, yada. But there's other issues in the NBA that people don't focus on, and it's the fact that the refs are garbage. They're just paid off.
So bad.
So many of the NBA games are meaningless that nobody gives a fuck. That's why players are resting. It's not because of injury. I'm coming to that conclusion just now.
No.
The difference between the NBA and the NHL is the NHL, all the games matter more than the NBA. They don't care. They're like, so long as we get into the playoffs, we can do whatever.
Yep.
And NBA players are pussies. So,
as the Warriors now the game final, 104-94, winning by 10. Golden State taking 3-2 lead. This will go back to Boston coming up this Thursday for Game 6, Noah. Well, shit, dude. I mean, we pretty much already covered it. Shit officiating, unexciting action. Just rough all around, dude. The NBA needs to get better.
Yeah, so we'll see who's reffing the next game. If it's Scott Foster, this game's going to 7, 100%.
Yep. Regardless, this game's going to 7.
Or series, not
series,
game.
Excuse me. The series is going to 7. Regardless of who's officiating, this is going to 7.
Yeah, because NBA refs are corrupt and they're paid off, and Boston's going to win by double digits in the next game. And then we'll see what happens in Game 7. But I do think it would be funny as fuck if Andrew Wiggins has a really, really great Game 6 as well. Boston squeaks out a win. And then he has a really great Game 7, and Steph doesn't win fucking Finals MVP because Andrew Wiggins takes it from him.
Oh, that would be awesome.
The guy who has said that he doesn't actually enjoy playing basketball, it's just a job for him. Which was crazy when he said that with the Timberwolves. I'm like, that's unheard of. I've never heard a professional athlete say that they're just playing because money.
This is my job. This is what I'm good at. Like, this is what I get paid to do.
I appreciate the honest. I mean, to some degree, I appreciate the honesty, but I thought it like took me aback. It was like the fact that he's like, I don't even really like basketball. I'm just doing it because I'm getting paid millions of dollars a year to do it.
Noah, I just want to say, I bet this is the first time all year, all NBA season, I have taken Steph Curry over on threes. And this is the first time since 2000, whoever gives a shit, that Steph Curry has not made a three-pointer in a game.
Yeah, well.
I quit. That's God, dude. I'm just the worst gambler in the world right now.
And
I'm gonna stick with lacrosse, honestly.
I was completely off on my take that this game was going to come down to how well Steph Curry shot the ball, because it didn't.
No, it didn't.
Because Steph shot terribly, but Boston shot worse, and Andrew Wiggins decided to put the team on his back.
Oh, so much worse. Andrew Wiggins is the man. But Noah, we have been live for about 3 hours now. Do you have anything else to say to the Degens before we call it a night?
I do not. I'm going to watch the rest of the Twins game and go to bed here. Hopefully Byron Buxton will hit a couple more home runs. Luis Arraez gets some more hits. I don't know.
Would be nice.
Twins are shocking me with how well they're playing this season. So, fuck the NBA refs. Fuck the NBA playoffs so far. They've been boring as shit. Do yourself a favor. Watch some NHL. Wednesday night. I don't know. When's the next game in this series? Wednesday or Thursday?
This one is Thursday. So we got Stanley Cup action on Wednesday before the NBA Finals.
I hate both the teams that are in the NHL Finals, in the Stanley Cup Finals, but it should be a very entertaining series, I think, between Colorado and Tampa Bay. So do yourself a favor, watch that game, especially if you don't watch hockey very much. If you haven't watched hockey very much, this will be a really entertaining one. You should definitely watch it. This will get you into it. I don't know, just the amount of people that have not watched hockey, and I'm like, just watch some games.
Yeah.
Watch some games. Or even better, go to a game. And people are like, oh, this is really cool. This is fun. This is exciting. I'm like, yeah. No shit. This is like,
we know.
This is like one of the best sports out there. Watch the Stanley. Do yourself a favor. Watch the Stanley Cup Finals. Just do me a favor. Don't become an Avalanche or a Lightning fan.
Just because they're in the finals doesn't mean they're the best team. go pick your own team. But yeah, Matt and I will be on YouTube tomorrow at some point talking about stuff. That's our PR manager. We'll be doing that. That's going to happen tomorrow. Noah and I will also continue to cover all things sports here on Degenerate Takes, betting, everything like that. Look for all of that content to come out later this week. Follow us on Twitter at Degen Takes to find out when that's coming out, because when we know, we'll let you know. I promise. And yeah, with that being said, please like, share, and subscribe if you've enjoyed this video. Follow us on Twitter at Degen Takes, myself at Brofict1, Noah at N_Engelbretson, and at Engel Money Train for all of his betting content. And with that being said, I've been the Brofict1. This has been Noah, and we'll see you next time on Degenerate Takes.